citizens of the world. You may believe this to be another broadcast, a warning, a threat, but no, this is inevitability. Your leaders have failed you. Your so-called heroes are fractured, distracted, afraid. The age of chaos ends tonight. With me, the last obstacle, the Ronin experience, stands in my path. It will fall. Ronin must be silenced. MoonFeather's powers must be stifled before the balance shifts. Chris C. Minor knows too much. His insight could unravel everything. And worst of all, a non-mystic, a healer, a danger to my vision. They must be erased before they undo the future I have forged. You are not witnessing a rebellion. You are witnessing the birth of a new world, Doom's world. Do not resist. Swear your allegiance, and you may survive. Defy me, and watch your heroes fall, one by one. Remember this moment. This is the end of your freedom, and the beginning of my reign.
You talk of inevitability, Doom, but nothing is written in stone. I've walked through shadows darker than yours, and I choose to stand in the light. I will not kneel, I will not break. Come for me, and see what silence truly is.
You fear what you do not understand. My power is not chaos, it is balance, harmony, and I do not stifle the light within me for tyrants who tremble in its presence. You will not extinguish what was born to rise.
You build your empire on fear, pain, and control, but even in your darkness, healing will find a way. I don't fight for vengeance. I fight so the world remembers what hope feels like. And we are not alone.
You build your empire on fear, pain, and control, but even in your darkness, healing will find a way. I don't fight for vengeance. I fight so the world remembers what hope feels like, and we are not alone.
What do we say, team?
The Ronin experience.
Experience!
Citizens of the world, hear this truth. We're on a threat.
We lived in chaos too long, hearts beating to an empty song. Now we rise to bring true order, shadows break as we cross the border. Your heroes are border, your healers are powerless. Starting today, I will shake your destiny. This is not rebellion, it's a new beginning, a world reborn beneath my name. The light, the sky, with hope unending. Stand strong, we'll never be the same. Bow down to me, I'll stand beside you. The flames of regret can burn what's true. We rise together into the light. Final defeat fades in our soul. Will not falter. You will not kneel. Our truth is fire. Our freedom is real. Together we rise higher than before. From broken ground, we've woken the
Greetings. Greetings, everyone. What's going on? MoonFeather, how are you? I can't hear you, MoonFeather. How are you?
Oh, duh. I was so excited about the video, I forgot to unmute. Oh my gosh, that is so fire. You made that song?
Yeah, and yes. Well, it was an AI song. But yeah.
Yeah, no, but still, yo, that is so fire. I love it.
It was last minute. I had to like string it together, band-aid it together because I'm, it's that's 2 hours worth of work and it's like still not nice. But I wanted to put something together and be fun, something fun,
No, isn't it so much fun doing that as far as content creation? You have so much fun doing it. Well, at least I do,
Well, bringing a vision to life is cool. The act of going through it, I'll be honest, it's freaking stressful because I'm also on a time crunch. I'm like, oh, I got a vision. Let me put this together real fast. And I have a very like big picture ideas. And I'm like, dude, all right, I need this song. All right, I need some music. All right, I need some sound. I need some pictures. Shoot, I need some pictures. Because an AI vid is just not rocking right now. And making vids is hard right now. So I'm like, anyway. It's fun if I have more time, but I feel like the OG stuff I was doing was way more fun. Because that was way more shoestring.
You did a great job. Honestly, in just 2 hours, because that's a lot. That's a lot. In 2 hours, trust me, I know.
Like 5 programs I'm trying to do, and then I'm trying to use them for free, and then some of them want to charge. I'm like, come on, yo. So I'm generating stuff at the same time. I'm yeah.
That's so much fun. Thank you for that. It was great.
Yeah, I'm a little perturbed, I think it's just you watching us tonight on the Ronin experience tonight.
That's fine.
It kind of it doesn't make me feel good.
No, don't say that. Come on, listen. Last night's show was so fire. Okay, let me tell you something. When I woke up this morning, there's like 100 and something views on last night's show. Then I told you that I had shielded in TikTok, right? So before getting on last night's show, there was like 200 views on it. Then I checked it a little while ago, right? And freaking TikTok took it down. And saying that it goes against community guidelines and that they don't allow things that are possibly scamming, like to scam people. So now we want to teach people about privacy and they consider it to be scamming. So, and it's been the only video they've ever taken down ever on TikTok. And you wouldn't believe the shit that's on there that people do.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And to get money, it's to get money. And then they're telling me because I want to put out information to come and watch this live that we're going to give some free information. Bro, they freaking took it down.
And we weren't even that controversial. We're just talking about privacy and stuff. Like,
right, exactly. But
all the buzzwords that yeah.
Right, but it is controversial when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It is controversial.
Yeah, the lizards. We're battling lizards the real way.
Not
on this goofy talk, not on this. I've always been this way, MoonFeather, where I'm like, I don't know about all this la-di-da talk all the time. It's fun and it's valuable, but also now we're bringing it down. The Ronin experience brings it down to like the practical and how do you actually affect things here and now. And that's why I don't feel like the respect and shit. Like I expect to get strikes or whatever you call them. You know what I mean? But like, I watched the vid like from last night. We were up over 120 views. Next I look, it says like 110. It's like, oh, y'all knocking off views over here, but that's normal. But also, over here, now we're here now. It's just you and me. It's like by ourselves. It's fucking fucked up, in my opinion. Like, you don't support the underground. Like cats out here. I say all the time, support the underground and it will support you. And now we're out here. I'm sure if we were to talk, let's talk about the Anunnaki and let's talk about Enlil and Enki. Isn't that more fun, guys? Oh, Thoth and oh my gosh. And that gets the billion of views because it's sensationalism stuff. We're over here literally trying to free people and give you practical moves. Oh, if you just woo-saw everything away. It's like, yo, that shit gets millions of views, those types of people. And it's sensational.
Yeah.
You want to talk about clones?
No,
but it's like, that's all fun, but it's not it's not in tune with what's popping right now. Those type of conversations are not in spirit right now. And
right.
So that's why I'm like, yo, we just crushed it. And ain't nobody here listening, yo. You know how that makes me feel? I threw a party and no one comes. Fuck it. I come to y'all parties and you don't come to my party. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. That's why I'm so done. That's why I never like phonies, never like grifters. I don't like a lot of people, man. Lutz is one of the realest, but I don't like a lot of people, yo. Seriously, man. I think they're all fucking phonies, man.
Listen, but honestly,
how much value do they bring besides making you feel good about, oh, I know oh my gosh, I know so much stuff about stuff. Okay, cool. That's a really neat feather in your cap for the occultic watering, what do they call that? Water filter, or, in the office, right? When they go to the water cooler or whatever. Water cooler talk. Real cool. We're over here. Not only telling you shit, but I don't know if many people caught what Lutz mentioned, and this is very real. I've tried to allude to this before. There's a lot of devs and people who are literally under attack that are creating tools to create a digital freedom for y'all. And they are literally under attack on a regular basis. Like literal attack, like physical attack, like getting removed. That's what I'm saying, support the underground, because there's actual literal people who risk their whole well-being to go against the dystopian stuff going on. And now here we are. And now here we are. Ain't nobody here, man. So you think I'm gonna be a martyr? You think I'm gonna go out of my way for people anymore? Man, fuck people, man. You think I'm gonna go, yo, oh my God. That's why I hated people in 2020, man. I was
2020, that's all?
Well, yeah, I turned on Facebook for the first time because I was overseas, and it allowed Facebook chat. And people were complaining, like, oh, I know, I'd make a little Facebook vid about it. And they would people that I knew personally would respond and go, yeah, I can't stand wearing these masks. And I would respond back going, hey, I don't think you get what I'm saying. And by the way, I don't listen to slaves complain about their slavery. I'm not interested in hearing how uncomfortable your slavery is. If you don't like wearing a mask, take it off. I don't wear masks. So this is, you know what I mean? So shit like that. And it reminds me now, the privacy shit. The know where you are shit. Know where you are in the cycle. Know what's going on around you. And I'm fucking done with this fucking YouTube shit, trying to help people and shit. I just holler. I'll just talk to my people, man. I'll just talk to them like you and some of the homies. We'll be on Signal, just talking and shit. Like,
listen, about what you were saying about, how people like Lutz is really out there, creating a way for us, right, to break away from the system. You know what I'm saying? Ronin, it's only for just a few people. He's doing because it's like I saw it. I had like this crazy vision of the future, the very near future, and it's why I told him towards the end, I was like, listen, now I see, as you were telling your story, how things now unfolded in order for it to play out the way it's going to play out in the future. And I'm grateful for what he's done. You know what I'm saying? Because now that's a homie that's in our inner circle. You know what I'm saying? And we're only for a few people. That's it. We've spoken about this so many times. We're not for the masses. If we were for the masses, I couldn't even be a part of it. You know, if we had a huge following, if we had thousands of viewers at a time, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't be a part of it because I was like, nah, you know, it's just, that was never my path ever. I was always the loner. I was part of everything, but then at the same time, part of nothing. And I always say that I'm everything and I am nothing at the same time, you know, and not to downplay myself, but I'm all of it and I'm none of it. You know what I'm saying? So we are a very small few. Like we keep saying the numbers out there. Remember I sent you that chat about, you know, 25% is these kind, 25% are clones, another 25% are robots, you know, the rest are NPCs, others are NPCs. And it's like only just maybe 10% are natural born humans. But out of those natural born humans, there's only a very low percentage of us that are doing the real true spiritual work, you know, and that are going to break out of this system, you know, out of this matrix. It's not a lot of us, bro, you know. So
you got me thinking, like, even someone who's a, you know, natural born human, they got them being tricked into eating like human flesh. What do you mean? McDonald's? When I say that, I'm talking about if you eat at McDonald's, you're probably eating human flesh. If you eat at Wendy's, you're literally, I'm not even being like wild.
mm-hmm.
Certain, you know, all the processed food, there's probably human flesh in there. If you drink Coca-Cola with the Semtech, I believe, or no, it's like semi-something, you know, they have baby fetuses in there. So you're being a low-key cannibal and not even knowing it. Eating human remnants. Oh, so that's one way how not knowing stuff will take you down a really bad path. You're like, what? I was a good person. I did everything I was supposed to. And why am I still, you know, getting heavier and denser and sinking out here? And shout out to Pablo Picasso. He had a cool song. I think I'm gonna play a song on our way out. And Pablo,
the last song. Fire, yeah.
Right. I'll probably play it on our outro, but
yeah, I reposted it on my YouTube channel. Okay. So yeah.
Chris! and we have Chris Miner here. What's up,
everyone? Brother? What is up? What's going on?
Not much. I feel like I need to turn my volume up. You're coming in low.
Am I low?
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I need to pump my. You know what it is, man? StreamYard just changes its settings like every.
Yeah.
Like I keep it the same.
Oh, they changed something, dude.
Is this better or worse? Same.
I think it's okay. No, it's okay. I can hear you.
Like the stereo audio should be better, but I feel like when I hit stereo audio, it gets worse.
MoonFeather, what if Chris and Pablo got together on making music?
Oh, dude, it had me so low. This is better now, right?
Oh, that's 1,000 times better. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's my. It knocked my mic down to like 20.
Coming in clear.
Yeah,
I told you, MoonFeather. I mean, what's the point of we gotta have sound.
Yeah, that was weird.
Day, you were talking literally in the bathroom, MoonFeather, and I'm like, Moon. What's the point of
what
being
now?
Here? No, back in the day.
Oh, you know, that audio was just that was just bad. That was just bad.
Yeah, audio it's more important than video. Honestly, people will tune out.
Dude, Chris,
the studies show.
Dude, Chris, check this out, man. I don't know if you know Pablo, but you know he makes music, and he's been doing it as far as I can tell, like his whole life. And Chris, you guys might want to link up, maybe figure something out. Maybe you guys can make something cool together.
I don't know Pablo, but definitely. Well, he's in the chat right now. Picasso TV, I'm missing. Yeah, absolutely.
Pablo's dope. Pablo's dope.
He came on here before. We went over his album. We did his, you know, went song by song, and yeah, and you know, he's very multifaceted on the musical front. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'll follow him on YouTube and reach out to him.
Yeah.
Or I'll get his info from you.
And it's funny because, dude, everyone that comes through here, the Ronin experience, everyone is like a big deal in like some underground niche somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's like a big deal that no one knows about. Like, you don't know this cat over here is a big deal. Like, oh, I don't know you. But this is literally where the content creators come and hang out after hours, man. It's wild. Everyone is so talented and awesome.
Yeah. And shout out to Stick Mosh too. He collabs with Pablo as well. Yeah, Stick Mosh, he's amazing. He's amazing. So yeah, they're great. He plays the drums. He did a number also with Pablo. Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah, Sick is a real one, Chris. We don't know him, and he's been around a long time. He's been he's in my opinion, he's one of my people. In my opinion, that I can count on. He can count on me in real life, probably. You know what I'm saying? I bet if I go to Boston, a lot of these guys are their crews from Mass, Chris.
Okay.
So Pablo is definitely gonna be like, "What up, dude? What up, kid?" He's definitely Yo, Pablo's like, dude, kid.
Yeah. Do they go Wicked too instead of yeah?
Probably. But I love Pablo. Pablo when he engages the accent, it's awesome. Sick Mosh doesn't have that. He keeps it. He tries to hide the accent, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, it's like the opposite of like our like East Coast accents.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Pablo, Chris is in LA. You know, he's becoming a big movie star, but he's from Jersey.
Yeah.
But you guys should definitely link up and just maybe you can do music together, man. It might be something fun project.
I'm always down, man. I'm always down.
Yeah, man.
It's funny that you just mentioned eating human flesh. Did you see the Wikipedia link I shared? I was looking up on and what is it called? Anthropophagy? Is that how you say it?
Anthropophagy, yeah.
I can't copy it. It's something. It's gonna be gross, right? Like,
oh no, it's all about cannibal. All these different. There's like a whole list of links under that. Like, there's an ancient tribe that were supposedly cannibals. There's all these myths about cannibals. I don't know why. For some reason, I'd gotten into this today. So it was interesting. It was interesting that you mentioned it.
Thing, man. And yeah, so the very few that aren't cloned or super hybrided out or just got no soul and nothing going on upstairs or downstairs, just nothing, just operating strictly on external sensations, you know, eat, sleep, whack off.
So listen, I was just thinking of something. So we were just talking about, right, how we're saying like 25% are clones, the other percentage is robots, Eventually, those bodies have to they die, right? So if that's the case, that is possible that they're feeding us humans, but we could also, or people could also be digesting these clones and these robots as well in some form, way, shape, or form. So that's freaking wild, because what do they do with all those bodies?
Well, I'm not trying to I don't want to actually get us to the dark place, but is a thing, where those that typically comes from, MoonFeather, mostly is.
No, I'm just saying. I don't want to get into it, but it's just a thought.
I'm going to answer your question. The answer is mostly aborted baby fetuses. You know how many millions of abortions have happened since the last handful of decades? They take them, Planned Parenthood, then sells them, and that goes into your ingredients and your all the foods that I mentioned, all the processed foods that they put it in there. Literally, this is not a theory, everyone. This is like an actual thing. You can, if you got 10 minutes, I could prove it to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not my opinion. Is what I'm trying to say. So it's mostly aborted baby fetuses, and that's in like Coca-Cola and all fast food places and all that stuff. And that f's your spirit up if you're unknowingly or knowingly eating human flesh.
Yep. 100%.
Facts. I mean, it's literal facts. It's not pretend. So that answers your question on where. Now, are those babies of clones? I mean, does it really matter at that point? I mean, I'm just.
No, right. It reminds me of the movie Cloud Atlas. Has anybody seen Cloud Atlas?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Such a good movie.
From the Sister Brothers.
Oh, is that who did that?
The Matrix Sister Brothers. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they did it.
Shit. Okay. It's not old too.
Wachowskis, yeah.
I thought that movie was very ahead of its time for the year that it came out.
I liked it.
Yeah.
So Chris shared this.
Yeah, I was just about to see if I could tie together a little presentation from what I was reading about how this whole thing of the Strix, which is connected to like everything from alien owl type symbolism to the mythology of the Strigoi and vampires, and it ultimately gets into like this idea of certain people who are cannibals in certain tribes who were listed as cannibals historically by people like who may not be real, but like people who are accepted even by mainstream as like actual people, historians like Pliny the Elder and whatnot, whether or not he was a historian or made up, who the hell knows. So like he's in the writings of, they're like, these people are in the writings of Pliny the Elder, they're in the writings of other Greeks and whatnot who have written about certain tribes who are eating other people. And this is it seems like this mythology is some of the oldest mythology they at least claim is out there, which is really interesting too, because they're like, this is like BC mythology.
Or,
the claim is that's what they're saying. So that's early for them to be saying, like, we have myths from the BC era of these blood-sucking, baby-stealing, which is another, like, that connects to the fairies, but the fairy mythology. But this is a whole different thing. Well, it's more like a vampire fairy who steals the child and eats the child. And...
Chris, all the common, well-known mythology, like they eat their children or something.
Yeah.
Chronoses and all that. And so the suckers that lean into that mythology, like, that's my style. And they try and copy that. Now, is that a myth? Was that dudes? I mean, where do these myths actually come from? You know what I mean? Who rocks with them? Organized religion is a really great way to just do what you want with people, a whole bunch of people. So that whole, whatever the style is, Malachian, you know what I mean? You want to go all kinds of belief systems.
Which we touched on last night as well. And you know what the crazy thing is? That yesterday's energy is leading into today, because as I'm looking at this link that Chris is sharing about the owls, here it says it has magical associations as well. It says that several examples of the Strix's plumage are said to be used in an ingredient in magic. Horus, in his Epides, whatever, wrote that the Strix's feathers are ingredients in love potion. Let me write that down.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot here that I haven't seen actually before. I know they keep updating these wikis.
Oh yeah.
That's great, because we were talking about witches and everything last night too.
So do witches? So this says they bring misfortune and harm. Is that true, MoonFeather?
That what?
That witches, based on Wikipedia, witchcraft means to use magic to harm and misfortune on others.
No, that's a misconception because remember, witches was a word made up by the this patriarchal religion to demonize women, but we're actually called Wiccans, and then they turned Wiccans into witches to demonize women, which led to all of the burning of just women. Not only because they were witches, women, they were just being sacrificed. But no, that's a misconception. Now, like we said last night, it's used for ill intent, but it doesn't matter whether it's a witch performing a ritual for ill intent. It's the same shit when people, just regular people that you trust, just send bad vibes your way. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's speaking, whether in action, it's the intent. But at the same time, they get that energy back. And I've seen it manifest in many, many ways, how people, they tend to regret sending out bad energy.
Yo, MoonFeather, speaking of which powerful powers, she conjured Sick Mosh. Sick Mosh got through. He came in.
Oh, Sick, salute. Shout out to you and Zane. So much love to the baby. He came through.
Imagine Pablo and Sick Mosh and Chris just getting together and figuring out a way to mix like a badass song together. I bet you it'd be pretty smooth, pretty easy to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, and Slick Dissident is in here too. Shout out, Gabe.
Slick.
He's
so much love to you, Gabe.
Slick, the Ronin experience, this. We're a dance floor too, but we're in one of those clubs where you go, there's like lots of levels and like different music in each level in each room. Dude, we're in the basement where people are getting sweaty. We're getting sweaty over here, dude.
Sick and Slick, yes, Sick and Slick.
There's
so
I don't know.
Striga.
That sounds pretty exciting. Sick and Slick.
No, shout out to Slick Dissident. He's an awesome brother out here. Doing what he can to free the people too, man. Break the bondages. Right. And the bondages where are they? They're really in the mind for the most part, right? I mean, none of us that I know of are currently in physical bondages. So everything is of the psyche, really. And isn't it gets a little dangerous. That's why I've always considered this MoonFeather, the Ronin experience, like dangerous, because it's like, yo, for real, if you know how powerful you are, oh my gosh, imagine me fully realizing my power. I'm like, yo, YouTube's mine. I'd be like, yo, no, we're on Ronin tube now, right now, RoTube.
Mm-hmm.
No, it'd be bird related, bird tube. And just take over. Like seriously, like any one of us could do so many things. It's incredible. So that's a lot of our belief. And I even with Picasso, Pablo, man, and all the people that come through here, I feel like that's, whether directly or indirectly, a lot of our, whether intentional or unintentional, like a lot of our desire is to free people in our own way. And go, hey man, get lighter. Let's jump up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some capoeira. Imagine being real heavy trying to do capoeira, man. It's impossible. Or really being a good salsa dance. You gotta be light. Or trying to climb a tree like a squirrel. You can't do that when you're heavy. And I think that's most of our intentions here, in our shares, in my share anyway. Chris, were you saying something? Because I feel like I just went to left field where only Puerto Ricans.
Oh man, now I'm all over the place. Now I was going I was going somewhere with this. Oh yeah. So actually, Slick will remember.
Wait, Chris, are Puerto Ricans the only ones that?
Oh shit! Hold on a second. I just disconnected my headphones. 1 second.
Oh, you want to hear this one?
Go ahead.
Are Puerto Ricans the only one that could catch really hard fat one hoppers in left field? or even get
Absolutely not.
or
We
even
have
before that.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Yeah, but you know, I bet Chris Minor would get there before it hops. Take the chance.
Oh, I absolutely would dive.
Yeah. MoonFeather, we had that, and we're gonna get back to it, Chris. Don't let me go too far off path right now. Did you MoonFeather when we had that baseball talk and that Puerto Ricans are the only ones that can you know hit a deep curveball like a fast with movement speed and did you know that Chris is really good at baseball? Like he's went up some levels. Did you know that?
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Little D1 baseball.
D1 baseball. And Chris, she didn't even know the whole time. She didn't even know.
I mean, I wouldn't expect her to. I don't think I've mentioned it much. I probably said I played like one time. It's all good.
Yeah, you did. No, but that's awesome.
Hey, my brother played longer than me. He played all through college. I quit. He kept doing it. I couldn't do it. It was pissing me off after a while.
You ever play softball, bro?
Yeah, it was too easy for me to play softball with the people I was playing with. Now it would be fun.
But it's still fun. Yeah, it's still
now
fun.
it would be fun. I played a little like right when I quit regular baseball, and it was like it wasn't fair to be doing that with kids at my college.
Oh, I'm dude. I remember I still have a regret that bothers me like in life. And it was playing softball. So it's totally a useless thing to even ruminate about, but I still do to this moment. And that was I was always a pretty good solid hitter. Like I wasn't hitting home runs in softball, so I knew what to do. I knew how to just get a nice cut, you know, get it over the infield before the outfield. And I'm pretty much guaranteed. Because I knew anyone out there that is not a softball player, if you're not a home run hitter, don't try and hit home runs because you're just gonna get caught fly ball.
Yeah.
Not saying no one can ever hit home runs, you know what I mean, but the averages. So, dude, one time I was up and it was like an Army team, and it was like the late in the game. I just got to get a base hit, no problem. We're down, but we'll win. And everyone's like, "Oh, dude, he's so money." And I went up and it was a horrible pitcher, but I still wanted to crack it, and I struck out in softball, which is like 2 strikes.
Was it fast pitch or was it?
No, it was just like your regular arc, but
yeah.
It was just nowhere near the strike zone. But I wanted to wreck it. You know, I wasn't trying to do. I wanted to crush, and I just had a mental lapse. And not that it matters, but it bothered me, and it still bothers me.
I can see that. I can see it bothering me.
It's a softball game. Who cares?
Chris, you'd love playing softball with a group of Puerto Rican chicks. Oh my gosh. You would enjoy it. It would be so much fun. Trust me.
Hold on, guys. Forget. What are we talking? Sports? What are we doing?
We got off track.
But let's get to the real deal here. What we like to talk about here, and that is MoonFeather. Can you read this? Picasso was asking it.
Because I bet MoonFeather can dance salsa. That's 1,000%. Salsa, merengue, bachata, the disco. The hustle, all of it.
The hustle? What's that?
The hustle, you know what the hustle is?
That doesn't sound very Puerto Rico to me. No, Puerto Rica, mami.
No.
Ben aquí, let's go. Dude, I know how to rock the floor too. I can do a little salsa.
Oh, and back in the day, I used to break dance too.
Oh, snap, dude, that's Slick Dissident's world. Capoeira.
Mm-hmm. I'm rusty with the samba, but I'll get down. Trust me.
Let me read the chat, guys, and we're all over the place tonight. In my opinion, a lot of the wind of my sails was taken out last night because it was just so awesome. So I'm limping in here tonight.
Well, what I was going to say about the page Ron, not see that second link, screw it, wasn't no good. I would go back to the Strix one, because I was going to say if Gabe was still in the room, Gabe and PK and I think did one of the weaves on
Boomer Anger. Yeah, that's nailed it. I don't know if I'm a boomer, but I'm like, dude, D1 Anger, yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Chris.
All good, all good. One of the weaves we were doing on Gabe's channel was on the placenta cake, and there was an image that I pulled up because I thought it was shady off the placenta cake Wikipedia. It looked like they were like referring to. It would look like a creepy ass gremlin type figure who was paying to eat something that was he shouldn't have been eating. And there's Masonic symbolism in the picture as well, and it was taking place in Romania, or that's where I believe the drawing was said to be from, or at least that's the website that was hosting it, and the website I couldn't access anymore, so they were using a website that didn't even have a link, which I don't even leave it to Wikipedia. But this is now saying that the Strix, or the Strigoi, these like basically bloodthirsty cannibal types, are also from Romania, so I think that's interesting that we have the two connected to the same location.
Yeah,
we have the idea of the placenta and the idea of just what happens with the placenta when a child is born, even.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about that earlier. This is Wikipedia, but if we can probably glean some threads to pull if anyone's interested in going deeper, because I don't trust it derives from I don't trust anyone on etymology.
Well, this tricks or tricks, there's tricks over kids. We got a lot of tricks going on with whatever's going on here, but the strigoi and all these words.
I mean, really, if you just go Rix, just take the T off. I mean, Rix is like the word for like a king in certain areas over there.
See, I'm more interested in like the other versions, like strigoi, striges, or striges, the one that you kind of just were on, that I told you to turn all to go back on this. I can't even pronounce that one. I lost out. Straziga or Straya. Strigoi is I said Strigoi like 5 times. That Strigoi I think is that showed the strain is about the Strigoi, I'm pretty sure. But usually it's more like a vampire type of almost like a parasite type thing. But it's interesting how some of these are compared to like flying female demons or male demons even sometimes that are drinking blood, bats. I mean, so you're getting all this mythological imagery of things that are coming down from the sky and drinking the blood and eating people. And then you also have like this death's head hawk moth, which is like a psychological symbolism, because they use like the image of the moth, and you have the image of the owl, which is also psychological symbolism. So all this symbolism used by the occult psychologists is mixed in with all of this.
I don't believe anything, Chris, beyond early 1900s. A lot of stuff. I don't believe myths too much, but I'm listening because there's other things.
I mean, and all I'm saying is the presentation, and we know that the psychology part is true because they use the moth and they use the owl. So why? That's the real question.
Is it just me, or are we like stumbling on or tapping into Halloween energy? Like all of this witches, bats, skulls, demons.
That stuff is still happening now today, just maybe with a nice little better gloss over it and little better curtains, to block out and veils to block out what's going on. My point is, I think the very big shifts in unorganic manipulated shifts in the way of like in the late 1800s, early 1900s, where it was like, I think people are walking around nowadays like, this ancient text and this ancient text. a lot of me thinks that stuff was all written and printed and worked on in that time frame that I mentioned.
100%.
Nothing pre 1800s has ever been like.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Shit before the 1800s, bro.
I'm with you. And part of me thinks that's why they have this book, even on the wiki for the Strix, called the Satyricon, like satire, Satyricon, satire icon.
And I mean, and I think this what MoonFeather was or at least you reminded me of a second ago. And you just collaborated that with like dancing, not our cool guy dancing, and we're talking about their mocking dancing. It's always dancing and laughing and clowns and hey, blah blah blah, and entertainment and and all the TV and uselessness and dumbing down, right? And then slowly, just using that programming to dial up the debauchery and lower the vibe in a low key way, but also funny. Hey, and then, so satire. Hey, the royals eat kids. Ha 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 ha. Right. I'm sure that's been in a million British sitcoms, right? And everyone laughs, I bet. And that's intentional because they be eating kids, yo. And they want to make it act like, oh, I saw that on whatever British Seinfeld would be, you know what I mean, or whatever that would be, Mr. Bean or something. And it's laughed off, but that's the way you cover things up with laugh. Yo, if I stole,
yeah, exactly.
I've done this as a little child, Chris. I've stolen candy, and then I try and make a joke about it. Like, what do you mean? I was in my pocket. I don't know. And you try and make a joke because you're trying to hide trying to misdirect a quote unquote wrongdoing crime of some way, Distraction.
Exactly. No, 100%.
Dumbest path, Chris, to the word distraction. I just took the most ridiculous path to the word distraction. Is what that is.
Yep. Nah, exactly. It's interesting too if you look at this Satyricon Liber, or the book of Satyr-like adventures. They also compare it to other satires from a figure named Horace, but who was a poet. The poet Horace Quintus, probably not a real poet, and the poet Juvenal, which makes me think of the rapper. Like, how many of these are all just insanely repeating absurd coincidences if they're not totally made up.
Yo, why all the I don't trust a luminary that's gonna snitch on me, man. Dude, I had a nice little revelation today, Chris, where I was sitting around thinking, and I was just like, I'm so deep. I'm like, I'm the deepest person right now, and I was like, I'm a star. Oh, these constellations are stars. Where in the constellation do I fit in? I had that thought today. It felt very.
Sounds like a Crowley thought.
That was my own thought, and it was funny. I was laughed at myself because I felt like I'm being so deep right now. I'm the first one to ever think about that. Man, we're just being. Just to reiterate, everyone, we're just being silly. Personally, last night's show took a lot of wind out of my sails. It was a very strong show. So I'm just like limping in the harbor tonight, dude. You know what I mean? Drifting, I should say. I'm drifting for sure. Chris, did I interrupt you about anything cool
Whoa, I just found something I gotta present really quick. I'm gonna share this.
I love
this. I mean, Gabe's gonna love this. Anyone who's watched the Ghostbusters is gonna love this. I think I just found the original Michelin Man.
Okay.
The original Michelin. That isn't that what came out after the Ghostbusters? The giant Michelin Man.
Is this
was the Marshmallow Man?
Well, I mean, it looks like the same thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to. Okay, hold on. Add the stage. Remove other media, dude. StreamYard, man, they changed stuff.
Like, look at this. This is the original Marshmallow Michelin Man from France back in the day, supposedly. This is supposedly
Wow.
really. This is
Badass
on.
mummy.
This is literally old as shit, and it says Michelin on it. This
He
is
looks
like,
like he looks like a mummy.
yeah, and
Yeah.
this is on the fake Horace the poet. Apparently, this dude's page. So this is supposedly an old thing, but it's also a new thing, which is like everything we have.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay, so Chris, with that in mind, I really have a genuine question because I don't know the answer. We keep pointing all these types of things out, right? So, and it's everywhere. It's everything. What is it? Is it all? I don't think it's organic, dude. Right? So it's not organic, in my opinion. With that thought in mind, how do they make all this happen? Every single bringing every single old weirdo idea up to the forefront in just a little different.
The question would be, how long have we had AIs running around working with these
AI,
people?
you don't think there's a bunch of scribes writing shit down and some guy going, write this down, guys?
I feel like we might have just had AI longer than we think. Especially if there's like a fail-safe sort of thing when civilizations fall, that survives, goes underwater, comes back up, opens up a bunch of subsidiaries that then create governments, and it's like a basic AI that eventually advances itself into the god that then winds up destroying everything again and again and again. I could see that being a way.
It's a simulation.
I mean, it's like a nat, but it's also could be like a nat. But then, where would it have started? That would be the question too. So, there would have had to have been an outside creative consciousness. But at some point, it's maybe an AI was created here that just survived every single fall, and it's just been rewriting and writing and rewriting and writing, and then we're in this whatever cycle we're in now. That's like a moshing together of all the cycles, and that's why no one can make sense of anything.
Yeah.
This also looks like the freaking the Statue of Liberty with this freaking torch in its hand. That's freaking bizarre. That's all I had, though. I thought that was interesting.
Oh no, I was reading it. Yeah.
Oh shoot, I could bring it back up or pull it back up.
I'm just looking for keywords. It's okay.
I mean, it seems like the French have a lot that they have hidden in their occult workings, which I feel like we need a French speaker, and I don't know how good I don't know if I trust an AI enough. I really want like a actual person to tell me what some of this French occult.
That's why I get real loose
says.
with my own translations for myself. I don't care. Like, I translate things for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I get pretty close. They're good enough for me anyway. But I mean, yeah, native tongue of.
Yeah, there's always going to be like dual meanings, triple, like triplets within a phrase, especially an occulted phrase in a different language. So it's like, that's where it gets rough.
Well, it's weird to come from it from a English perspective. That's what I was raised on, and I feel like that's a trap of its own from the beginning. Like, if I grew up learning having another language and then learning English, I feel like I'd have a little different psyche, psyche formation. It's a trapped language.
Yeah.
It is encoded. Now, is that AI? Like, it is hard to imagine a bunch of old dudes on chalkboards and beers and trying to put it all together. It does seem like a lot to try and figure out.
It does. I'm looking at this image again, and I'm realizing there's all this cannibalism symbolism in this.
Chris, another thing, why I do my research in the what happened in the past is because it's not perfect. It's because the math doesn't add up. The timing doesn't add up. The stories don't add up. So
100%.
to me, so it's sloppy. It's very sloppy. I mean, all the stuff is hidden in plain sight. You just go, hey, look at that. You go, oh shit, I didn't know that was there. It's real sloppy. So the cover up of a crime, the most recent crime, and was the world takeover, movement a couple hundred years ago, which has been pretty darn successful, if you ask me. And none like that to me is the more important than, hey, guess what happened 100 million years ago? It's like, dude, you don't even know what happened the last 50 years. So how the heck you gonna tell me what happened 100,000 years ago or 6,000 years ago? You don't even know what happened 20 years ago. You know what? So how am I going to listen to whatever it is, an author, a big, authority of some kind, or even low mainstream, or excuse me, alternative mainstream, like low. I'm like, how you going to? You don't even know what. I'll ask people what happened 20 years ago, what happened 30 years ago. They're so off. I'm like, then how the heck am I going to trust you on what happened back in the day?
100%.
So I have to use my own. I have to use my own thing and figure out what really happened.
Let's look at this picture. Let's break it down ourselves. I bet we can figure it out with, like, we could break down the French and this and the symbolism.
Oh my gosh!
Back in the Michelin Man, which has a name apparently. I don't even know. Bibendum. Bidendum.
Oh wow! There you go. There's your president right there.
But it looks, you see, like this cannibal types friggin' they're eating, so that's weird as it is, because I didn't.
Oh, they're little thirsty ass cannibal kids.
Yeah, right. What is going on with these little monsters?
And you keep going down. The word saint, it says like Dante, but they're trying to be like saints. So what does the word saint mean? Or what? Not the word necessarily. What does the title saint really mean? Probably some super dark. They go, oh, the saint was so lovely. No, it's probably some really.
So I just looked it up, and it's
dark. Someone good at a saint is probably someone being real good at doing some darkness. Go ahead, MoonFeather. Everything's inverted.
God. Oh, hold on a second. I think that is a common phrase that they say, but hold on, I'm looking at it here. So it's my goodness, I just had it. It's a play. It's a play on a quote from a famous Latin Roman by the Roman poet Horace.
Yeah, that's where this guy's from. Where they say at least.
Which translates to, now is the time to drink, now to dance, with free feet upon the earth.
Bro, we add a list to the sink. I don't care who's listening and who's not.
Isn't that wild? You see that? Do you see that?
We got the dance happening, and we mentioned dance earlier. So, we got the S for the. We got the set. And
this seems like a cested, like almost like a like a desire or cease.
Oh, there you go.
Cease to die, or Caesar dire. Caesar dire. See, I mean, this is like Caesar right here. Caesar's poisoned or stabbed or whatever he is every time they kill him. This also is like a weird image in the negative space of like something bigger.
These are the type of things we're battling, in my opinion. This like literally.
Like, what is all this nonsense here? This can't just be nothing. It's a lot of stupid detail.
This dude's making a toast. He's like, "What's up?" I had my monocles on, my glasses with the little chain on them. And I go, I have something important to say right now, everyone. We're going to. This is how we're going to take over everything.
He's got his Masonic rings on.
Yeah.
Here and here. And here.
Mm-hmm. Yo, they can't help it, but
they have a restaurant called the Voter Sante in Los Angeles, apparently.
You know how criminals nowadays, petty criminals, tell themselves with like going live and sharing their crime online. This is like old school that. They're trying to go viral, like, yo, look what we did.
This means for your health, apparently.
Dude,
so to your health.
Yeah, they're gonna send you to health, all right.
They're giving you a cheers. Here's to your health. We're all dead and look like shit.
Yeah, who wants to live like that?
That is actually his name. It's not even the Michelin Man, but his name is by Dedum, and that's what that means. Is we should drink.
Yeah, this is it's like a very like a Crowley-esque and left-hand path sort of like a cult do what thou wilt sort of live in opulence and extravagance and what's the real word I'm looking for when you have too much of something.
Just straight debauchery,
Yeah, debauchery and excess. Live in excess.
Excess. Yeah. Over. That's like the dude from Dune, that family. Hard
Yeah.
So into that stuff. He was like, I don't even want to walk anymore, yo. Just drag me around and put me in that oil.
Yeah. Also, like a gin jar here with like the jar being opened. And if you're drinking gin, so you have the gin jar.
One thing that's weird is like these people don't come too out in the open. Like it's still humans that have to be the front people and spokesmen. Because I feel like we have had battles with giants, and that is very provable. Do you have a few hours and a few days for me to go over all the evidence of giants for you? And I'm not talking a bazillion years ago. I mean, like 60, 80 years ago, 120, just not that long ago, like giants. And stories in the 1700s and the 1600s, the 1500s, battling giants, literal ones. We live in a very interesting realm, Chris. I think there's a whole bunch going on. It seemed like they took out the giants, most of the giants, like maybe some of our species. I don't know, but my point is, there's people like that picture we were looking at. There's like, I think there's people literally hanging out like that somewhere in like a study. That's like, I feel like that's a literal. There's some weirdos doing that somewhere.
Oh yeah.
In a really nice in a really nice castle spot. I bet you they're doing that in the nice wine cellar, stone wine cellar.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And see, that poster is actually from 1946, so they're saying it's not old. Wait a second. They're giving us 20 different dates on here. It's a reproduction. The file name says 89, but the...
All right, let's see.
What the fuck?
Sick mosh guy in the middle. Yeah, they're all staring. Yeah, man, they're like, what's up? Can I get that blood that you received? Young blood.
Oh, created 1898, it's saying. Which it's weird. The author died in 1946.
Gluttony, dude. Chris, why didn't you think of the word gluttony, dude?
I thought we did say gluttony.
Nah, you thought it, but you didn't say it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I did the same thing. I thought it, and I was like, I don't know the word, but I know it's there somewhere. Gluttony.
Yeah, 100%.
So okay, I mean, I don't even know. Where do we go from here? Because I'm thinking like everywhere I turn, and look under,
Whoa,
look
whoa,
under the
whoa.
rug.
Oh, never mind.
There's
Never
just
mind.
chaos going on. There's just there's just all these other beings and all these other crazy like ideas that I don't think are cool. The ideas that I think are cool are pretty relatively in the open and not in the shadows. People go, here's how you garden. Okay, cool. I'll listen to all the awesome ideas. Here's how you do this. Here's how you exercise. Here's how you eat. Here's how you ground. Here's how you maybe work on tapping the spirit. And here's how you balance. I'm like, okay, all that sounds amazing. And none of that's in the shadows. All the stuff in the shadows is like, there's a lot of that. It's a crazy ass realm, man. You take the veneer away, dude. I'll be honest. When I was in Dubai when they opened up the Burj Khalifa, like the day they opened it, and I was like, I ain't going in that building because that has a facade. It has glitter on it. In fact, it opened delayed because nothing. When they turned the switch, no electricity came on. I was like, I ain't walking up that thing. Looks cute on the outside, but if you scrape away a little glitter off the walls, you're gonna be like, oh, there's nothing here. It's the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. I was like, this is not opulence. This is very poor quality imitation.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just where my mind
No, I feel you, man. I feel you.
It's not all bad, but it does help to point out the bad and go, that sucks. This is awesome. What's up? I'm going with what's awesome.
It's weird. I just went back to the page of the Horus page where we got the Michelin Man picture from, and there's an Abraham Cowley, not Crowley, but Cowley, and it looks kind of like Crowley, and it's just more of this. It's like more. Who is it? Like it's.
Oh, and then
how many figures are the same people?
Yeah, like Chris, just forgive me. I've just got to follow this way thought of mine, but it's like if one, I don't care what other people think. I feel like there is what they label as a Mandela effect, and I think things changed in like around 2012. But I don't think I didn't realize it until another 4+ years after that. So, okay, cool story. If I believe in that, I was talking about myself. I believe that things changed, words in books changed. Somehow the past was adjusted in the most goofiest way. And so why could that not have happened in the 1700s or in the 1800s or in the whatever hundreds? Just someone jacking stuff up. And then you're one generation next and everything's all new. And you just got that crazy grandparents telling you old stories. They're like, yeah, right. Doesn't take much to change the entire idea of the realm. Doesn't take much to hide lands. It doesn't take much to hide technology. Doesn't take much. It's just trickery and illusion and like getting goons to do their bidding.
Yeah, I mean they just did it again basically in 2020. I feel like they changed the realm for good. I mean it was completely changed, and the generations that were just being born and young in 2020 are gonna look at things way differently.
Yeah, I felt the shift change, and that was so weird to observe the shift change. I was like,
it was real bizarre.
I'm literally observing a shift change. I'm aware of it, and this is pretty interesting. This is pretty wild.
People just let it happen.
Just let it. What am I supposed to do? I try to shake.
We try to stop it. Couldn't.
Yeah, try and shake. I'll go look up in the sky. Look at this. Look at that. Like I don't see it. I'm like, shit. How do you not see it? It's right there. It's impossible for that part. So yeah, definitely big shift change, and we're the underground. Then on the land of the misfits. People with actual powers. People that actually care. People that actually are pointing out, shine a light in the darkness, because that's what you're doing. boiling things down and removing the falsehoods, and that you're actually you're exposing a crime. All of our peers were all on a decentralized purpose project of showing a crime, solving a crime, one crime, all the one crime. If you think about it that way, it's kind of interesting, you know. Take everyone's a detective. I take a little piece of what they figured out, and yeah, I feel like that's what we're all doing. You look at the stars and you decipher what that means. You know, we're talking about cannibals, so it's like, okay, let's say I'm a vegan, and I'm gonna cannibalize some dandelions, which are super healthy, but I'm gonna take that energy and I'm going to use that energy, right? So, and plants also are sentient beings, you know. So
that's true.
What's the difference between that? I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm just bringing it up as food for thought. No pun intended.
I just realized I have another little synchronicity with the cannibal thing, and I don't know if anyone knows much about this, but I'm noticing a connection with a lot of these historical, quote unquote, historical figures from prominent families that have all gone to Eton College.
Oh gosh.
Eton, that simple. I swear to God, I came across it. I just came across it again from a guy named Thomas Gray who was in the Horus page, and of course I go to it because I'm thinking Grays, and I'm thinking, what are these synthetic biological little 3-foot creatures that people say they see? And I'm thinking the Grays, who are the Gray men, who are Thomas Gray, who is a king. And he went to Eton College, of course. And when he was born, he was said to have too much blood in his body, and he almost suffocated on the fullness of his blood. That's the like what? Like how? What
I
the
have
hell?
a problem. I have a problem trusting like other humanoids that aren't my same species. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're talking about Grays coming through, I'm like, are we cool right away, or should I just immediately go to?
Well, this is supposed to be a person. I'm saying, but it's like, was he a person? Are they a person?
Oh,
Are these families people?
Yeah,
what are they really? They called this guy. His nickname was the Dreadful God, apparently in the whatever little group he was running around with in England. The Dreadful God.
Huh. I feel like I wish I had a John Goodman quote from The Big Lebowski talking about, I hate nihilists.
Yeah. Don't worry, these people are nihilists. They don't believe in anything.
Yeah. Oh man, cats get weird. But also, if it's something that's like really supposed to be common, and they quote unquote demonize a thing, I'm probably gonna think they're cool. And if they go, these people are cool, I'm probably gonna think they're demons. You know. Just that's my off the rip vibe on anything. But sometimes you have this where it's like, hey man, maybe they also suck. You know what I mean? Like this church of who knows what they're capable of, dude.
Yeah, this is wild. What? Ooh. Oh, that's interesting too. And now, apparently, this guy, the guy I was just on, Kubrick, had done a whole thing on him in one of his films. So I guess is important in one of these families for some reason. There's so many of these fucking people, man. It's like.
Let me ask MoonFeather a question. By the way, shout out Slick Dissident, man, crushing it in the chat. Always bringing value. Shout out to all the chat checking out this very underground YouTube channel. we hit home runs most of the time out here. So I mean, so much love and appreciation. We give a lot of energy. I know I do. And so any energy given back in any sort of way is fantastic. Even just a high five. You know how much you get charged up? Someone just out in the wilderness, in the wild, just gives you a unexpected high five. Like boom, boom, you keep moving. That's all. You know. Give each other high fives. MoonFeather, I want to ask you a question. How's the show going? And are we making any sense? Or is it like, what are we doing out here? Is this something?
No,
Are
it's
we live?
great. No, it's great. It's definitely playing into the energy for this last quarter. So yeah, I like it. Good. Chris is knocking it out the park with his weaves. Love it.
Come across goddamn college so many times, and I was coming across it from fictional characters from books, even that were written to have gone to this college, like in by the authors. So this college means something for some reason in England.
Yeah, I found that certain people go to certain colleges around the plane.
Yeah, 100%.
Purposes. You know, that's why I'm not a Graham Hancock guy. You know, because I'm you went to like Durham. That's like a known over there university where you're in the
exactly. And he obviously he gatekeeps a lot of stuff. It's obvious at this point with him.
And none of his disciples. It sells books though, isn't that funny? But none of his acolytes I'm into, because I'm like, dang it, your foundation is built on something that I think is
nonsense,
weak, you know.
Yeah. Dude,
I think they know it, and that's my real problem.
Oh yeah, they do.
If you 100%. Have integrity, I'm cool with it, right? I have integrity, and I can be wrong. If you're like, no, this is what I think because this is the way I think, I'm cool with that. Wrong or right, but no, I can't handle you knowing you're wrong and being cool with being wrong. And riding with that. I can't forget that.
Exactly. Like what's his name? His buddy, the Mason, the Freemason.
Poor Mason.
The big dude. What's his name? He seems like he'd be like a nice grandfather or something to have, but he definitely like knows he's on shaky foundation. What the hell is his name? It's Graham Hancock's buddy.
Oh, not like Matt LaCroix or anything like that. Or
no, the dude he always brings on Rogan with him.
Randall.
Him. Yeah, Randall Carlson.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
Oh no, they're all crew, and it's a big grift. It's a big grift, and yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, but after a while, if you spend time in a place like that mentally, and going, and then eventually you should realize that, oh man, I feel like that was actually kind of close, but now I feel like you guys don't know. I can't trust you. What do you want me to say? So exactly. See you later. So I'm gonna figure all this out myself. So yeah, man, there's a lot of Chris, there's a lot of he mentioned he's American, he's a Mason, you know. Mm-hmm. A lot of these people are Masons, and a lot of them, let's just say my hats are larger than a lot of people, and a lot of them are them.
Yeah.
You can't be criticized. You'd be surprised. Most of them.
Actually. Oh, I know.
So in the esoteric, occultic content creation, YouTube, for example, most of the cool people, they, a few thousand here and there. These other people, 80K, 100K, 200, 500K. And then you get to the real sheep in the millions, and that's just pure sheepery. I mean, that's obvious. But I'm telling you, these people that are other, not so obvious, they with them people, and they with them people. And those two people rock with each other too. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Whatever hat you're wearing. Because there's LARPers out here, dude. And so watch they're children of LARPers, even though they're grown men. So watch that. Watch who you're listening to. Boil that down. Well, they share good stuff. Well, of course they're going to share good stuff. They've been trained in deception and have bought into it. proud of it, actually. But, you know, we just over here tell the future all the time and have synchronicities all the time and tell people what's going to happen all the time. Oh, those who say they know the future. No, I just know what's going to happen because I'm not a flipping moron. I can just see whatever happen. A storm, okay, you know, huge. So I'm not interested in that type of convo, and we just see what's going on. So what's going to happen? Here's going to happen. Lunar eclipse next week, people. Sync's been syncing with us. Who will write down the syncs here on what happens here over and over and over and over and over again. And we're not, as far as I know, we're not a member of any of them clubs like that. We're independents. We're all independents out here. So, and then here we are. We have bomb ass shows every week.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. You probably have looked at the Eaton College before because it's on the River Thames, and you get all into the River Thames, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't know I don't know. Maybe it doesn't like. Maybe in passing. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think they're using AI photos
I'm
on
not
there.
a River Thames expert. I'm just on the word side. I like it because it leads to a lot of other things. But the actual like real estate, I don't know the real estate like that.
I think there's AI photos on this Instagram or not Instagram. This wiki. Look at this. Tell me this is not AI.
Okay, hold on. I had cucumber water. I had cucumber in this water all day. It's freaking delicious. Need some water. All right, what are we looking at?
See this picture? This is from the Eaton College Wikipedia. I go and I'm just looking at the hands. Look at the hands. Just same placement and everyone. And look at what does it say on their hats here? I can't even read these. These are the same name. Then we have George, but then we have Saint George. What's going on here? This is AI. There's something off about this whole thing. I can't even read half these. What does that say? What is going on? I'm missing a tooth here? Like, this is a fake picture. Why is everyone's hands like, everyone holds their goddamn hand the same way when it's on their side like that? Like that? No one holds it. What's going on with this?
Yeah, they're not like throwing up any peace signs or anything.
And what year is this supposed to be again?
This is supposed to be back in the day at Eaton College.
Like
oh shit! I didn't mean to stop sharing. I meant to go back to the.
Because that's what
That's supposed to be the row team from 1932.
Oh, the row team. Oh, dude, they're probably big deals in row team world, man.
The procession of the boats.
But they had pictures. So another thing, I just want to side note. They had cameras in the 1800s. So why is there always pencil drawings of places in the 1800s? They have cameras. They had cameras. Early 1800s, they had cameras.
Yeah, why is there all this like etching? They love their little their etches. Look at this picture. What the hell is this? What am I looking at here?
If that top hat wasn't full of mercury, I would rock that top hat, dude.
1914. This is Prince Henry, Duke of 19. What? I don't know if I buy some of these pictures.
Dude, I don't trust any of these pictures. I don't trust any pictures anywhere. I want to trust them, but I don't trust articles.
It's a weird looking, man. What are these?
Well, they also had old school Photoshop too.
Yeah, no, they did. I know that. We got kids in the fields.
Yup. So-called slaves. That's just normal living. Picking.
Got this giant ass place probably built in a year.
Dope. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then tore down a couple years later. Man.
Yeah, and then rebuilt again. Look at this. Look at this.
Fire. Pesky.
It's
Go to
insane.
Arnold will tell you some things too. Oh, what is
we got the kids today who are idiots.
Oh yeah. I'd probably be dumb enough to be involved in that too at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
So it's all phony.
It is. It's like all mixed reality nonsense. It's like a mix of the modern and the fake.
Bro, I told you, I told the story of my mom during World War II when she was in London. But I'll tell it again real fast. She's like 8 years old. It's 1940, whatever. Her neighborhood's getting bombed. And fast forward, they tell all the kids in the neighborhood to get on a train. And they're all going to go up north to Ireland for safety. No adult supervision. So my mom, and she had her younger brother who was probably like 4 or 5. So it was just those two slapped together with a whole bunch of other kids thrown on a train going to Northern Ireland, right? So that happened. She said that lasted for 9 months, and they actually returned her. This is where I was surprised. They actually returned her to her parents, right?
Wow.
So I'm like, they could have sent you that could have went a whole nother route, and then a whole generation just gets retrained on everything as kids. They're like, I remember my mom, like, get out, and they start just they can reprogram a very large group of people pretty darn quick to where 20 years ago would be like, no way. Like, imagine you're somewhere and it's like 20 years ago. You're like, what? Get out of here.
Well, thank God, that she would return to her parents and led the life that she did. If not, you would have never been born.
Oh yeah, and then now I'm like, dude. Well, now it's funny because I have met her parents, my grandparents, and we do have very similar features. So I was gonna be like, well, how did my mom even know that she was returned to the correct parents? Because if you could program people to that level.
Well, and that even sounds like the Strix and fairy lore, where the kids are taken and replaced with another kid, and the other kids then get taken and given to fairy parents, apparently. So it's like a child swapping.
Oh yeah.
Now just like,
I mean, not
make the metaphor real. Does she have different parents? Did they swap them out?
I don't think so. I think, but it could.
It could, yeah. I'm sure it did happen to some people.
It wasn't one train of kids. It was all the kids. You know what I'm saying? In the city. My mom and them just happened to be one of those kids. All the kids of the cities go. All the adults stay. That could have went, and there's no adult with any of these kids, so they just go to like somewhat covenant somewhere or something, or what do you call that, convent, and chill out and hope everyone's gonna be nice. You never know. And then all of a sudden, what if they just kept on going and be like, yo, we're just gonna throw you on this boat. It's way more safer in New York, kids. And you're like, what? We're going to New York? What? So our parents know, and they're like, nope. Don't worry about your parents. Everything's cool. You're going. We're gonna like imagine anything crazy like that. That could happen. It's just kids, trains of loads of kids.
Yeah, and that's even like the exact. It's almost like the story of in that film Changeling, where the kid is, but he's more like he's taken and they bring back a kid. I think Angelina Jolie's in it. They bring back a kid who's not her son. They tell her it's hers, and apparently this is based on true story. But the Changeling is also like a fairy type of story. It's the same thing, same mythology of the child getting swapped.
Oh man, if you gave me an Asian baby, I'd be like, I don't think this is mine, but I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think in that film, like the kid was pretending he was the kid, or told he was the kid. And I don't know, he might have even believed he was the kid, but he wasn't. Like her son was actually murdered. They just didn't want to deal with it. He just went. He just dipped
Did
out
I
for a
just lose
second.
the audio? I was gonna say, did I just lose the audio? Ronin probably he probably took a
He
little of
just
a break.
dipped.
Yeah, he was just talking. All right, so
So Slick says that the thumbs to inseam is an official photographer's command. So maybe maybe it's not fake. I mean, I do photography. I know we don't say that much anymore.
well, yeah,
But I'm
back
sure
in the day,
back in the day,
yeah,
they
back in
had to
the
do
day,
shit like that. Yeah.
yeah, photographers had like,
But all these old
they,
pictures look weird to us because half of them have whitened out skies and don't look like they should.
hmm
So it's hard to tell anymore. But I'm never gonna make a claim and not be willing to be totally wrong.
right. But I mean, at the same time, to be fair, that was a whole other timeline,
Yeah, yeah,
so shit looks different. Sky's gonna look different. It has a lot of it Photoshop, like hell yeah, to make it look a little better, whatever the case is. But even when I look at like old pictures of from my family, my parents, um, my grandparents when they were younger, like those pictures, it looks strange. It doesn't look strange. It's just that that's a reality we just never seen. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so it has to be expected that it's going to look strange. But you know, what are you going to do now with AI? That's the whole thing. Is now we question everything,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and that's what's up.
Get out in nature, everyone. Stay tapped into nature, above, below.
Yeah.
All,
I mean, we touched on how, when they shut everything down, it shifted, the matrix shifted. We see it, we feel it. You know what I'm saying? We knew something drastically changed. It freaking got weirded out. And there's people who even took the jab that I come across that have said, listen, it's just been so different. It's not the same. It's not the same. Like they can't put their finger on it, but
dude,
I know what it is.
one of my friends during that time, this is incredible when I think about it. He was traveling to he was going skiing in like the Swiss Alps, and he was a big ski guy. He's from Colorado, so he was all about that life. So he had left Kuwait to go on a vacation. When this went down, like Friday 13th, and they said everything shut down, that town he was in skiing literally shut down. Like they kicked him out of the hotel and everything. Like the hotel shut down. They went on full no human contact.
Yeah.
Fast. Like and then he finds out that like Dubai and Kuwait and Abu Dhabi were not allowing any flights in. So he's like, well, shit, I can't go back to where I'm living. And I can't stay here because they literally, it's like one of those Transylvania movies where they just shut the wooden windows shut, everyone.
Wow.
And then he's like, what? And so luckily I was like, you could get on a plane, you can come here and hang out at my place. So, but I mean, imagine that. That could happen again. You know what I'm saying? And what if you just happen to be not next to the house at that time? You're like, fuck.
I couldn't even imagine.
You'd be like, dang, you gotta walk home how many miles? 200 miles? That's gonna take me forever. No transportation, and I gotta worry about all the other like that could happen. It happened already. Maybe not to that extreme, but each time it happens, it gets more extreme. I don't listen to people, and that causes damage and harm. And I don't follow people whose goal is to cause damage and harm. I am against those people, which is why I try to, I like shedding light on how they operate, what they do. because the more awareness, the more F's up their plans. In my opinion, I don't know. But regardless, I'm not going to go along with stuff like that. Anything related to that, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was just flying. I took my passport, no picture. Fuck that. And also, you're gonna have to frisk me because I'm not going through the microwave. So these people now, I'm getting frisked. So even though I'm not getting electrocuted, I'm still like, yo, I'm too much of a G out here to have this dork rub his hands over my whole entire body like I'm a criminal. I'm looking at him literally.
Wait a minute, but you
like I was looking at this dude like you're the criminal. I should put you down right now for collaborating with this whole thing, you know.
But I think you can request a woman if you want. You don't have to have a dude touch you.
Dude, I requested 2 women. And they were like, no, all we got is this dude, Terry. You know what I mean?
Come on, you, that's criminal. That's criminal.
What's up? What's a good gay guy name?
Lance.
Paul.
Lance.
I don't know. Anyway, Hans and Franz, yo, and it's like, yeah. MoonFeather, should we throw cards? I lost my train of thought, man. I was trying to be silly.
If you want to.
I shared one more picture real quick. I'm not going to go over it just so people can see it. I think it's interesting. Seems like while they're having world fairs, they're also having advertising exhibitions in the White City underground. And we got witches on the walls. We got Michigan Man here. We got robots in the back.
We got Captain America on the right, but
we got Captain America.
That's Captain America.
Is freaking the Michelin Man bleeding out? What the hell?
He's got a pizza or something in his back pocket.
Oh yeah, you got
yum.
We got a sun over here. We got a lot. This is like a pregnant witch or something. We got the Pope's Cardinals. Yeah, this is a 2 anywhere.
I mean,
2 anywhere.
Yeah, nice little 99 there.
These advertisers can control your mind and take you anywhere.
I'd go there if someone was like, you want to come party here? I'd come party, but I would be probably over it in like 10 minutes. I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna just.
This is weird right here. This robot woman. Like what?
Mm.
But yeah, just want to share that was an interesting photo.
That was awesome.
And then we could throw cards now if you want to.
I would like to get some cards because I feel like a lot's been going on.
Let's do it.
Chris, in your honest opinion, do you think this is a good Ronin experience? I can't tell, and I don't know. It's it feels, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
would you watch this if you weren't on here? If you were not on here, would you be watching this?
Yeah, why not, man? I think we did a quicker, probably the better. We all seem a little tired right now. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I speak for myself, but
we're all tired. I feel okay though, like health-wise.
Yeah, same.
Pretty good. All right, so let's do it. You want to do it? Want to have fun? Let's have some fun.
Yeah. All the decoding detectives out there, shamans, take a break. How about we take a break? How about we take a break?
You get the camera going. Hold on.
Can we get a week off of decoding stuff? Yeah, I think so. All right, hold on. Let me see.
This on the wrong side, but I'll make it work. All right, that's not too bad. You can see the sticker from my truck. I created this artwork. Well, I didn't do this, but I kind of like, I chopped it up a little bit, and it's one of my promo stickers for my pizza truck. It says, "I loved him, but I wanted pizza."
I don't get it.
You don't get it? You don't get it?
No,
Really?
my thought is and I know you think some of my jokes are bad, but
what?
I mean, I just want you to think of. Let's go. It was a great joke. No, but I make bad jokes too, you know. But you gotta know that we all do.
Slick goes, take the wheel. Move back. Let's do it. All right. What do you guys want to do? What do you want to do? We tap into anything. Does anybody have any questions in the chat? We could ask questions about love, about money, about career, or just something general. Do you want a general card? We
One
got
card
the
for the rest
animal.
of the year.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna do that one too. We have the animal spirit deck on board, and we have the angel numbers as well on board. And whatever you want to do, love, you want to do money. What do you guys want to do? No questions in the chat.
Ronin.
People are like, we don't dare. All right, who wants to go first?
I don't know. I just want to watch. Can I just watch?
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Let's see. What are we gonna do, Spirit?
Watch. You're gonna pull the wheel card. The wheel card is a card, right?
The wheel card. Yeah, it's the Wheel of Fortune card. All right, so
Watch. Pull one. Watch.
okay, so then I'm gonna have to pull out. I'm gonna have to pull out my my element cards then, and see who's gonna get a card. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna shuffle these. All right, let's see who's gonna get a card.
While you're doing that, MoonFeather, what do you think about just overall energies, just in how you feel?
Yeah, no, I want to pick one. I want to pick one and see, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do an overall.
Well,
It'll be short.
My point is just I think there's very interesting just energies going on just around, just the feeling, you know. And I think, yeah, I just was wondering what you thought about that. Planetary alignments, lunar eclipses, I don't know. Or what are we doing?
All right, so you just want to do just general collective.
Sure.
Is that it? You want to do just we could do general collective.
I don't want to drive. No, I'm not at the wheel. I'm not the wheel man for this. You're the wheel.
I need direction.
You're the wheel woman.
I need, like, you know.
Directions. I'm a man. I don't look at directions or instructions.
But you suggest them. But you suggest them.
And I'm in the passenger seat. I'm smoking away, so I'm not the right person to ask right now for which way to go.
All right, so let's do a let's just do a general reading for the collective. We'll do that. We'll absolutely do that and see what the energy is. The energy for this week. We'll do the energy for this week. Okay, I like that. It has to vibe with me too, so it's whatever spirit puts in my heart. So yeah, we're gonna have next week is my goodness, the first week of September. Unbelievable. It's gonna be a wild one, guys. September is gonna be a wild one. So
Man, don't even remind me. It's gonna be a nightmare this month. So much work.
well, you know, it's gonna be
wild. I think fun wild, not bad wild. Well, I think everyone here, I think it's gonna be fun wild. But wild. But fun.
Yeah, it's powerful energies to say the least. Very powerful, especially with the blood moon total lunar eclipse coming up on the 7th. So
I think everyone's gonna be okay. I think all the people listening here and people we rock with, I think everyone's gonna be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just, you know, we're gonna learn some shit. That chuckle is already popping up for the collective. What in the world? What in the world? Really? This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Let's get another one, Spirit. Jesus Christ. Yep. Listen. Tapping into your shadow self. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. This is Saturn. Holy crap. So this is Capricorn. The devil card came out. The Two of Cups. Love is a huge theme this month as well. So especially for Aquarians, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn. So if any of those ring a bell, which you guys, whoever is watching this, right? But this is huge. This is September 1st, Spirit. I said the first week of September. And why is this significant? Because Capricorn here is ruled by Saturn. The 1st of September, Saturn is going retrograde back into Pisces. Okay. So that energy is about like doors that are opening to blessings that were postponed by divine timing. Does that make sense? Do you guys get it? Hello?
Yeah. No, I do.
Okay.
Sorry, my mic was muted.
No, it's okay. So crazy that this came out, but I think this is really leading to working on your shadow self, working on things, behaviors, cycles, breaking cycles. The first week of, let me see. So that's the first. With the fourth, what is go? The fourth is, holy crap. The fourth is Mars squaring Jupiter. And that is very, very too intense planets to begin with, right? So you got Mars, which is passion, which is action, right? Which is willpower. And then you have Jupiter, which is what? Expansion, opportunities, abundance. So this is get your shit straight, because a lot of wonderful things are going to come in. If not, you're going to freaking miss it. This is it right here. And this is the number 15, and that reduces to 6. Okay. Make sure if you're single, make sure you don't have like still any negative attachments. Okay, or just destructive behavior, unhealing basically. But this is, I see this, and this is like your shadow self. And this is wild because we were talking about bats and all of that shit, and here this freaking card shows up. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have here freaking the two of cups, which is, this is a partnership. This is unified. This is, proposal, marriage, connection with someone else. Then you have here the lion with wings. He is a guardian angel. So yeah, these are connections coming in. So it's like clear out your freaking energy, because you have loving connections coming in. Okay. And then here the Queen of Pentacles, this is divine feminine energy, like money is coming in. Okay. Being practical. This is
finally.
Yeah. This is Sagittarius and Capricorn. Oh crap. So you see how that this, I always say they call these the column cards. And column cards often play off of each other. So yeah. Sagittarius season is coming up. That's Sagittarius season is November, December. Okay. So that makes sense. This is for the last quarter as well. But yeah, so this is working Saturn is going to be tapping in and making sure that you are, you know, coming right. You don't have any crazy um uh cycles that are repeating. Okay, and if they are going to repeat, and if they are repeating, they're going to be revealed. And then boom, loving connections come in. You're going to bring in exactly the connection that you want. This is the number 2, which I also see it as 11. And then boom, money here. Someone, either someone coming in, this connection could be someone coming in and they're very down to earth. They're financially stable. They could be they could be a working parent. They could be, you know, or this could be an energy coming in for you to bring you money, or this just could be your energy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Let's see what's going on with money. I can't believe this freaking card first came out, and I asked for the first week of September, and that's the first thing that's going to happen on the 1st. It's Saturn going retrograde back into Pisces. That's wild. Okay, let's see what's going on with money as far as the collective. Oh, Lauren is in here. Hey, Lauren, because I just got in. Let's see what's going on with money. We'll pull 3 cards. Cultivation. Something's cooking. Something's cooking. Oh, somebody's getting some answers. Oh, the Midas touch here. Everything you touch turns to gold. Like what? Having enough to give to others, and maybe somebody might be asking you for some help. Cultivation. It says you are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. That's this. This is also reaping rewards here. Cultivation. Remember the Pentacles is earth energy, and this is, you know, cultivation, earth, seeds, stuff, you know. And then something about answers. You're going to resolve some current situation work-wise. I see a key here. I see something about love. It could be it's on a table, and it looks pretty very fancy. Something about a new opportunity with some type of job security. Is gonna pop up. I like that. You're gonna receive some type of answers. I like that. All right, let's what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, let's do love. Let's do love. Let's see what's going on with love for the collective. Ooh. Well, this connection coming.
Lauren, MoonFeather, Lauren
Yeah.
gets it. Am I right?
Huh?
Lauren gets it. Am I right? She gets
it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Amazing recognizes amazing. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we do it.
Let's find out what's going on with love. So there's going to be some type of connection here. I think these sounds like three individual energies here. Yep, I see somebody having to do some work. Somebody's going to make a connection with someone, a very loving connection. And then I see here independent, financially independent here as well. So yeah, it sounds like 3 energies. So we have attraction. You're attracting.
Oh man, what happened to Chris? Where's Chris? Oh, I was just about to ask Chris if he had a cousin or something that he can link me up with, like, because his girlfriend, if his girlfriend's cool, does her girlfriend have a cousin?
Oh, maybe the girlfriend has Maggie. Maybe Maggie, shout out to Maggie, has a cousin. All right, so yeah, there's some type. You see, attracting something here. This could mean a karmic relationship, a karmic soulmate, but it doesn't mean that it's negative either. It could be a karmic soulmate. Ooh. I have written down for this month of September, people, this particular signs that will be meeting their karmic soulmate. I said Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, and Capricorn.
Bro, dude, if I get a girl, I'm gonna be like, there's no way.
Look at this. Look what just slipped up.
Yeah.
Soulmate, yeah, it's safe to love. You see, I think that's what it is. I think you see this energy. I said exactly. Work through your shadow. Do shadow work. Get rid of any type of old lingering triggers. Just heal, because there's a freaking connection that's coming in. Okay, a very loving connection. Okay, mutual attraction. And it says here, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart, give and receive. Give and receive the highest energy of all. So it's like it's reciprocal. Look at this picture here. Look at that. That's awesome. Kind of reminds me here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look. You got to be kidding me. Look, she's wearing a crown and a veil, and this is a crown with a veil too. What the heck? Look at the mountain back here, and the mountain as well. What in the world? Oh, that is so dope. Yeah, somebody's coming in. Either this, huh?
I made a comment. I think it was on Telegram somewhere today where I mentioned a crown. I don't recall exactly where, but I don't.
Yeah,
crown very often. It's not like in my regular vernacular.
Right. Yeah, it's somebody's meeting a soulmate here for sure. Yeah. And it's definitely going to be someone who is very grounded, very practical, tapped in. If this is not like who was watching this, if this is not you, then this is the person who's coming in for you. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter. It could be a divine feminine. It's just you tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like breaking through any type of bringing balance to your divine feminine and to your divine masculine. You see, look at the balance right here, the duality. You know what I'm saying? So wow. Yeah, somebody's meeting their soulmate. And this is wild because it landed here, and this is the key. I see key here. I see love. Answers are coming through. Maybe some type of maybe some type of collaboration with someone, going into business with a partner or something, or meeting someone. That's amazing. I love that. I can't. This is so wild. The Queen of Pentacles.
Yeah, and if they're locked up, they can use that key to break free. That's great. There's a cipher. You got to figure out the cipher, Shorty.
No, and then the key, and then there's a castle back here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's my spot.
And look, you know how like back in the day, like the man, like the guy or the Prince Charming or whatever would mount like the woman on, on the horse, and then they go and consummate shit, whatever. So
yeah, that's called my Tuesday lunch break. I take the horse and I grab someone, and I go, we're going double horseback riding to grab some tacos at the gas station at the street. It's great.
Okay, what are we gonna do? All right, let's do.
Chris Miner and I and Dustin, we're gonna start Portal Bros, because like passport bros are so like whatever.
Oh Jesus Christ!
But
Lord of mercy,
Portal Bros, everyone, Portal Bros.
Yeah, bring back an interdimensional chick.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But you need a Portal Bro passport, and you can only get that through us. So,
Can you bring back an interdimensional dude?
No, because I don't even know if I want to bring any of them back. Why? Because then they'll get sullied by this dimension. I'll go over there. I got
Oh my gosh! What? Listen, That's it. I said it. I said it. Somebody's gonna meet their karmic soulmate. Look at the card that came out. Swan love. Did I see some birds here? Where did I see some birds? I didn't see birds. No, I didn't. Oh, the wings here on the.
We've been talking birds nonstop this week.
You have found your soulmate. Oh my gosh. Somebody is seeing this, and Lord have mercy. You have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Should I do another animal spirit animal card?
Well, I guess it would help if I hit unmute. Oh, yes. The animal cards are awesome. What doesn't relate
Okay.
to an animal spirit card?
Yeah, let's see. Slick says, I just learned a more forgiving Greek meaning for balance is not still or stable, but rather wiggling in an ideal way. Yeah, wiggling. Slick, would you say wiggling is synonymous with alchemy, alchemizing, wiggling? You know, because you have to be like very mutable, right? So in order to wiggle, because not everybody can wiggle, trust me. Let's see. Let's get another. I feel like another animal spirit card spirit.
With the right petri dish of accoutrements, I wiggle in the exact way that my absolute ideal way. And no one
And wiggling is synonymous with dancing too. So
yeah.
Vibration. Oh, look at he just threw. I said dancing. He just threw the dancing emojis.
Oh yeah. Let me see what the chat. Lauren's saying something awesome. Okay, Slick. Yeah, I'll say more forgiving for. Yeah, that sounds cool.
Let's see. If nothing comes out, then nothing came out. Okay, the spirit says nope. Spirit said nope. Okay, let's do
like this. And we're gonna
let's do
give me some wiggle room, y'all. Give me some wiggle room. MoonFeather's like, hey, Ronin, can I get some wiggle room? You keep yapping.
who?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, that's you.
Gratitude, man. It's a vibe nation.
It says,
but we don't even ration the vibes here, Slick. There's no rationing of vibes. There's plenty to give because we can generate them ourselves.
your worry sense of humor on the fly is lightning fast and such fun spirited. Oh yeah, sledgehammer lumberjack library.
Dude, and imagine if we released our conversations. You want to talk about, she mentions one thing and I take it to a whole nother universe of.
Yeah, and vice versa. And it's weird. I was like, oh, I send Ronin something, and then, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This just happened at the same time. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, and then now that I think about it, hold on. Before you lay the cards, I have one question. If you had like a robot made, right? Like a humanoid robot made, and it was a male.
Okay.
And what exterior color would you get for your male bang made robot?
You mean his skin?
Yes. What would you have the paint job be on your robot? Now you got to know something before you answer. When you're away at work, this robot bang mate of yours, who you think is loyal, you got the Roomba, you got all the appliances. There's a high value robot male. What color would you, with that in mind? What's the paint job on something like that?
Huh, that's interesting.
What's your first? Don't think of, don't study too long. Just what's your first answer? Boom. What robot do you have in your mind? Like a
Blue.
Zac Efron?
The name Blue is the first thing that came to mind.
You're gonna have a blue, and this robot is humanoid looking. It looks like they're going a young Zac Efron going, "How can I serve you, MoonFeather?" You're gonna have it blue.
But would he sound like that?
No, he'd be cool. You can
Okay.
program him to be cool.
Yeah, I would choose blue. I would choose blue.
Would you date a blue person? Non-robot? Like, I don't see the. How do you date? Could you date a blue person?
Listen, it's a robot. I can make him however the hell I want.
No, I know, but let's say there happens to be a human with a blue condition, and they're cool. Let's say they're cool. Would you date them? And they're blue.
Well, that means that he takes colloidal silver.
Oh, for real? Oh well, that and it starts glowing in the dark. That's actually a bonus. Actually, if you date a guy who's blue and glows in the dark, you'll never need another flashlight again in your whole life.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, oh, that's wild.
With the headlights.
Yeah, that's wild.
Blue chicks with headlights.
Oh my gosh.
We just solved it. That's who I'm. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's wild. No, that's okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first card that came out is 2121 or 1212.
That was a great idea.
1120. 1120. Huh?
I'm taking notes on this comment that on my to-do list. This is moving very much higher on my to-do list. I'm going to make a set on stage that is going to include this whole comment here, and it will crush. It'll be hilarious, and not to be a Bill Hicksian, but I'm if you called me a Bill Hicksian, I wouldn't get mad. I would say yeah, but something along that vein. But yeah, I'm writing those notes down. Sorry, MoonFeather. We're just planning our next. I feel like this person should be my life manager. Sledgehammer Lumberjack Library. Can you just be my life manager, dude? Like here's all the. I don't have a lot of money, but here's all of it, and you just figure it out for me, and I'll go with it. You get 10% of whatever you think is. Can you be my life manager? Thanks. Oh, sorry, MoonFeather. We were talking business on the side. Sorry, we're talking business on the side.
No, definitely. Oh my goodness. Here we have 2121 energy levels. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Then we have 1331. You see, we were talking about all these crazy Halloween things that we were touching on. And we love the number 13 around here. So you got 31 here, which by the way,
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, okay? You got this?
Okay.
And before I go, I'll be right back in 2 minutes. 7-7. Dude, I've been seeing 13s everywhere, and I've been seeing 7-7 everywhere.
I know.
And you and I have been letting each other know, like, I mean, there's 11s everywhere, 7-7s everywhere. What do you want us to do about it? That we're just listening. That's all. I'll be right back, Mom.
All right. We have 1331, which by the way, Halloween this year is on a Friday. So 31 is 13 backwards. And it says good fortune. We love the number 13 around here. Okay. It says, have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future, a piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Oh, we love that. That's so beautiful. That's amazing. That's amazing. And then just as Ronin said, I can't believe it. We've been seeing 77 everywhere. Everywhere. 7s, 8s, and 9s. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotion and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. I love that. That's amazing. That's amazing. Compromise. That's wiggle. Ha! Compromise. Didn't we just talk about that? In order for you to have wiggle room or be able to wiggle, you have to be able to compromise. Slick, weren't you just talking about the number 7 before? Holy crap, you were. As far as the Enneagram. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. That's amazing. What else? What do I have? Was that it? Guys, that was it. That was it. Does anybody want me to pull them a card? It could be any card. It could be love. It could be the angel numbers, a tarot, money, career. Step up, step up. I could definitely pull you guys a card. We got time for it. I can't believe the swan came out. That's wild. That is so wild. Yes. Does anybody want a card? If not, then hey. Guys, tomorrow I'll be going live on my Mooniverse channel. So most likely about I'm gonna try to do 7 p.m. Just so then I could, get to bed early, because it takes a while for me to ground myself after the show. Oh, I thought I saw 2 cards here. I was about to freak out. So nobody wants any. Okay, fine, perfect. Guys, if you have not watched the Ronin experience last night, the show was incredibly powerful.
Oh.
Incredibly powerful.
Oh yeah, clip friendly, because there's massive amounts of
Oh my gosh, yes.
gemstones of gnosis where I couldn't even carry them all away if I tried. But yeah.
Yep,
We're
exactly.
blessed. I mean, everyone's. I feel like I haven't met too many people that aren't that cool. I feel like everyone's real cool.
So you haven't met what?
I haven't met too many people that aren't that cool. I feel like I'm only meeting cool people, like.
Well, that's good.
Subject matter experts. Like, if I need to know, hey, what's the best? I know, like, let's say I want to do electroculture. I know about 5 different electroculture experts and about 20 amateurs that are also solid. I go, cool. I'm going to reach out to one of them and they're going to maybe help me. And and I know all these subject matter experts, and then also they also know a lot of the other stuff too. But it's just a blessing, right?
Yep.
I know stuff too, but I don't know everything about everything. So it's like, that's a big, yes, we've talked about MoonFeather, how we were separated and we're all kind of different locations, but we do have the ability to reach out to those in far off lands, and go, what's up? What do you, and it's good. I really like the story of shout out George Mesa, Jorge, Third Eye Edify, Topher Gardner, Biocharisma, was in his area and had like an issue with his vehicle, right? He's like, who do I know in this area? Oh, you know what? I think George.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, well, let me just hit up George. And George is like, hey, what's up, man? Oh, absolutely. I'll come scoop you up, dude. You're like an hour away. Not a problem. So it's beautiful. And then he stays there and vehicle gets fixed. It's beautiful to go. You never know. it's nice to have that as a option. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep. Well, if y'all are ever on this part of the United States in New England, yeah, you guys could always hit me up.
Dude, can I get a pizza? Can I get a slice, yo?
Yeah, I'll break out the pizza truck for you.
All right. I mean, are you gonna charge me or what are we doing? Can I get a free slice at least? 2. I'll eat 3 of them.
3? You can't eat a whole pie?
I'll eat a whole pie. Challenge accepted. And I don't what they say, threaten me with a good time. I will work on a whole pizza, man. If it's good, yo, there's this pizza spot near my house, and it's been there the whole time. And I've been once every couple weeks, dude. You get like a 1-person pizza that's really good. It's only like 10. It's like $9.99, and they have the brick oven. Like, I was like, yo, that oven is dope. And like they have where you have the fire on one side of the oven, right? And creating the cooking, and then you throw the pizza on the other side. It gets all the black stuff on the.
I love it.
Oh,
you can have one of those made in your house, in your backyard.
Oh, what do you? Of course I will. Not now. I don't have it now, but yes, that's in the architecture.
Yup. And I got the banging pizza recipe. So.
Dude,
okay, so
super water. Oh, real quick, Georgia has super water. You know, we have super powered water, radium, large radium filled aquifer underneath everything. And right up my house, people go to this the springs and come and fill up water, like huge jugs to take home. And many private, just regular people have tested the water and it was like, yo, this water is the best of the best. Like, it's super water. No microbes, because it's literally, you just drink it right out and not worry anything, and also get it powered up. So, MoonFeather, do you see the message? I think Sledge has a request.
A question. Yeah, a question.
Okay.
Yes. It says hoping for a card. It says, I guess the question would be how to increase balance amidst conflict in the realm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're reading this. Yep. Oh,
being turned.
That's everyone's question, brother.
Yeah, this is okay. How to increase balance.
That's the question I ask myself every single day. I do push-ups, corkscrew, dismount out of my bed every single morning. That's exactly what I ask myself, man. That's my goal every day. Every day. Dude.
How to increase balance.
Dude, Lauren, we gotta meet up. You know, your fam, my people, and let's go. Let's go to the best restaurants nearby. We're all in Georgia. Let's go in the middle. Let's find the dopest restaurant and just go straight debauchery, man. Let's just eat the best Georgia food out here. Sorry, don't mean to. Please, MoonFeather. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm getting the energy of it.
Comfortable. You remember in the early part of the show, I was like, I don't like anybody right now.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I like everybody. So I'm really enjoying this.
Well, I knew that was gonna happen.
You don't know me like that.
Okay. Okay.
You can predict my movements.
Okay.
That's why I don't trust women. They study you and they they decode you real fast. Oh, let me read this. Sledge. All right, hold on. Sledge is crushing in the chat. Who do you think would win at this moment, MoonFeather, in best chats, top chats? Slick, Lauren, or Sledgehammer? Who is Battle Royale best?
Oh my gosh, don't make me pick. No way.
And Art was here earlier, but let's talk about the here's and nows. Picasso was here earlier. Okay, between Sledge, Slick, and Lauren, who's the best commenter right now?
Well, according to the chats, who's the top chat? Let's see. We have here. Who's the top chat? Oh, the number one is Chris. Chris is the top fan. I'm the second, and Slick is third.
Everyone's giving it to Slick. Well, yeah, Slick. Slick wins always.
Slick, yeah, Slick, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I've been showing this, but I never read. I have to read it. Please forgive me. Okay,
Go
Alan
ahead.
Marcus.
No, go ahead.
Alan Marcus. I'm aware of Alan Marcus. I like him. Alan Marcus of Deliberating Dogface Dudes. I'm aware. I also know the dude Ben. I don't know them. Like I don't know them like personally. I know them in that like and formerly Weaving Spiders. I used to like the Weaving Spiders. Is also seeking a lady love. Maybe lady. Maybe you'd both have fun collaborating on a ladies' night weave. Oh wow.
Well, who's Alan Marcus?
Oh, bro, you're talking about a bunch of Idaho, Montana beards. They will chop wood for you if you ask them. If you're like, I'm a little chilly, they're like, no problem, I'll be right back, and they'll knock out
What?
Yeah, are you into that?
Absolutely.
Woodsman, like frontiersmen.
Oh, that's wild. Maybe we should hit him up.
I've talked to them very sparingly. I don't know if they know who I am, but they have their own little style. It's cool. It's all love. I don't know. But
Does he have a channel?
Yeah. They talk about stuff. I like them. I like Weaving Spiders, but maybe I missed. I tap out. Guys, for those that don't know, I go through these episodes where I delete everyone and I unsubscribe from everyone. You know what I'm saying? I delete all chats and I just have these little episodes and I only keep like a couple. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're cool. Hey man, we're everyone's out here doing cool stuff, man. Respect. Yeah, Balderson incurs down to auction himself off to a wrangle lady. What's a wrangle? To
No,
auction
up
off
to
wrangle.
wrangle a
Oh,
lady. Yeah, to rope in
oh
a
man,
lady.
you got it like that. Alan is a tall, skinny guy. He looks tall and skinny. He's a wizard. He looks like a wizard. Are you cool? Would you date a tall, slim wizard? MoonFeather?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just asking.
And he's a wizard? Are you kidding me?
I mean, he looks like one. He probably is one.
Shoot, hell yeah. And he chops wood?
He looks like he chops wood. I bet you he would. You guys will figure it out. Especially if it's really cold outside. You guys will figure it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, listen, can you please pop that question back up?
Oh, which one? What are we doing? We're pulling cards.
The one that's Sledgehammer, yeah, to answer the question, because this is crazy right now.
Oh wow. Okay, hold on. That's Alan. Okay.
So Sledge had asked how to increase balance amidst conflict and in the realm being turned up. So first and foremost, that's a huge question, if not in the collective, at least in your life, Sledge, because the Hangman came out, right? But it came out in reverse. I don't read reversals. Like all of my cards, if you know how I pull cards, all of my cards here are in the upright. So if anything comes out in reverse, it's because that's exactly how Spirit wants me to read it, right? So this one came out in reverse, and the Hangman is the 12th card, okay? As far as major arcanas, and this is Neptune. This is water, all right? So the way to increase balance, okay, is to know when to stand still when you feel delays. When there are delays happening, right? When you feel things are being postponed, or you're feeling any type of indecision, okay, it's a time to start standing still. You have to stand still. from any type of worry, any type of doubt, and you have to honestly trust in spirit. It's a time to truly, truly trust in spirit. Okay? Because what happens is that a lot of people live in the past. Okay? A lot of people live in the past and they compare a lot of things. Oh my God, I remember when this was like this, or I kind of wanted things like this, and it's not meeting my expectations, or whatever the case is. It's because that's what that's what happens when you don't live in the present moment. So basically, it's living in the present moment in order to increase balance when there's conflict, right? Because this is conflict right here. Your question came out right here, right? Because the hangman and the upright is about surrender. It's about pausing. It's about, like, seeking a different perspective on things, like real deep insight. And in the reverse, that's the conflict. Okay, you have to go within. You have to be in the present moment in order to increase that balance, right? And here is not, sometimes you have to leave a particular place, move out of, things that look familiar. This Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about reminiscing. It's about feeling very, that really good feel fuzzy vibes, when you're comfortable in something, when you just absolutely engulf yourself in a particular moment or lifestyle or habit, whatever it is, emotion. Okay. And that's what happens when you don't want to move, because change is coming, right? This is Scorpio. We're going to be going into Scorpio season soon, October, November, right? That's crazy because I never even thought about it. October 31st, that's Scorpio. It's Scorpio season. Okay, so this is leaving out of that space of feeling like way too comfortable, way too conformed. Okay, moving forward, when you find that balance, breaking out of something monotonous or something that makes you feel comfortable. You see, that's the only way things will really ultimately shift in one's life. You want to change your timeline. You want to bring in things that are on the other side into your reality. You have to do shit that makes you feel uncomfortable. I learned that like last week. I'm like, God damn it, that's the key. You got to do the difficult things in order to create a shift, to get out of this, feeling too comfortable in your space.
I like the new word that I learned a while ago, casting. You're being casting. Like when you cast metal.
Oh, yes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So those words are related. So you're being, yes, burning away the impurities, and that's not a word I came up with on my own. It was someone else's, but very profound to me. So the casting, we do all that word attached with cast. It's burning away the impurities in yourself. Not looking at others going, I'm better than you, right? I'm more purified than you are, sir. No. It's only look in the mirror and go, how light am I?
Right.
How dense am I? And man, I fluctuated my lightness versus density. I fluctuated my lightness versus density, MoonFeather, during this show tonight. You know what I mean? Because the people putting chats in, it actually feeds me. And we're dope on our own. I mean, guys, we have a Ronin experience on our own, just MoonFeather and I talking. I bother her and keep her up at night, and like we're 15-year-old kids, and I talk to her for like 45 minutes. Like, girl, did you see what? You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Deep talk, goofy talk.
Yeah, he comes through on some high energy, and you just gotta let him unload. You gotta let.
It's like, yo, I'm off tomorrow. What's up? You're like, shoot, I'm not off tomorrow. I'm like, cool story. Let's wrap.
Jesus.
It's all love, man. I appreciate you.
It's great. No, it's great. But
Slick's
I mean,
how cool is Slick and how cool is Sledgehammer over here? Dude, I had a friend back in the day growing up. It was so hilarious. I don't even know his real name. And we were real friends. He went by Snake. Me and him ran for like 2 years. I literally don't know his real name. Shout out to Snake out there, yo. We were close. Our families met each other. Like his father was the coach of one of my early football teams. I literally don't know. I never knew his whole name. It was just Snake. So I grew up with a name Snake, and it was great. So it reminds me of Sledge. It reminds me of Slick.
yeah, right. That's what I said too when I just said Sledge, and it's just reminding me. Yeah.
Dude, like what move? Sledge and MoonFeather. What was your nickname when you were a young girl on the playground? What did your peers call you? Did any cool nickname?
Chipmunk.
I don't know.
So I had this little crew of girls,
Okay,
and all we do
up, everyone.
yeah, all we do is roller skate. We'd roller skate.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? And I was a roller angel.
Roller Angel. Did you guys have a roller skating quote unquote gang of girls?
Yeah.
You were like,
Yes, we did. Yes, and we do tricks. You know, they would have to be like initiation. Like you'd have to know a particular trick, you know, and then you could join the crew. It was a gang. We had a gang.
Dude, was anyone named like Roller Snake or like
No?
Or what was the coolest person in the group in the roller skating girls gang?
Do I have to say?
Yeah, who was the alpha? Dude,
I'm the one that made the damn gang.
Oh, were you the alpha skater girl gang lady?
Yeah. I swear it was the best.
And
it was the best.
What was your name again?
Roller Angel. No, and then check this out. Listen.
Oh my God. Everyone write that down. Write it.
Yeah. Listen, I had the coolest tank top. The coolest tank top that my mother had like freaking just bought for me. It was a
So dude, tell us. Keep going. What was the
it was a red tank top. It was a red tank top, and then there was a roller skate with wings on it, and it just appeared. Like my mom had bought it for me, and then that's when I had made the gang, the roller gang, the roller skating gang. It was so wild. I remember that so vividly. I love that tank top so much.
Did you have any rivals?
No, we weren't like that.
You didn't roller skate battle with anyone?
No, we just had to jump over sidewalk cracks.
Well, that's me and my buddies. We built very unauthorized ramps. Yo, I picture you, I see your tank top, but I feel like there's like a jacket going on, like one of those like silky jackets, like
Oh, I would have loved that. Yeah, like those cute little silky
bowling jackets. It's like bowling team jacket, but you had a roller skating team. Like, what's up, biatches?
Yeah, I used to love watching the roller derbies. Roller derby. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, dude! Make this bowler jacket silk embroider it with roller angels, and all the cool cats will buy it. I'll buy it. I'll walk around in a silky smooth.
That's so crazy. You guys are so crazy.
That's so dope, dude.
Yes, that's right. A bomber jacket. Oh, which by the way, Sledge had said, much gratitude, MoonFeather, for sharing Hangman Insights visual internal poll resonated and challenged to view new perspective and embrace change. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Sledge.
Can you read that to me again, MoonFeather, in like as if I'm a second grader? Because it sounds great. We do this all the time.
It's a much gratitude, MoonFeather, for sharing Hangman Insights visual internal poll resonated and challenged to view new perspectives and embrace change. Thank you.
God. Isn't that always feels like every single time I come over here? That's what happens. MoonFeather, does that not happen every single time?
Yes. I believe it. Honestly believe it. Honestly believe it. But that's amazing.
Yeah, man. Massive
So
love.
if no one else have any more questions, is everybody good?
Oh,
how about you? Are you good, Ronin?
No, I'm good. I'm enjoying the card pulls. Did we
I
exhaust?
think we got all the questions. I'm gonna look up a little bit. Slick goes so boss. Yeah.
You were cool. You were a cool kid.
Yeah, and years later, I graduated to rollerblades, and I was rollerblading up and down the island of Manhattan. So that was always fun.
Like elbow pads and knee pads and stuff, and like a helmet.
No, none of that. None
really?
of it. No.
Oh.
No. Yeah. That's
okay.
Elbow pads and knee pads are for suckers.
Wow. Just raw dogging it. Raw dogging the streets of Brooklyn.
Right. In a sense. In a sense. Yes. Yeah, all of that. You crazy? No helmet, nothing. Free. Free as a bird. Okay, so no, I don't see any more questions. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for your questions and for letting me tap into spirit for the collective.
I think the tarot cards that you pull, or the cards that you pull, and all the various cards that you pull, it always tells a story. You tell a story with these cards. And I cannot reiterate this enough. I don't think it's just Fantasyland. I think it's like ties into real, because I can then see it take place. Isn't that a wild move? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's because I trust spirit, and spirit uses me as a vessel of just, pure light, and I just have to trust. Look what Slick said. Slick, that's very heartwarming, Slick. It says, I never think of myself as a comfortist, but MoonFeather got me self-checking. If I fall into routine for comfort, I miss out on real breakdancing. That's absolutely right. Thanks for that, Slick. That's great.
I never think of myself as a conformist.
Mm-hmm.
But MoonFeather got me self-checking. I mean, as we all must. If I fall into routine for comfort, I mean, I miss out on real dance breaking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's so weird how I make little these adjustments. I'll take a different route, because normally I'm a person of very much routine. I go to the same place, the most efficient, boom, boom, in and out. I'll simply change my route, and it will dynamically. I felt these effects. even my little trip last week, I went to Denver, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I mentioned to you, I worked really hard, and then I portal hopped and met like a for a brief minute, like shorty in a whole nother dimension. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Right.
I'm looking at mountains, the whole different scenery. That dynamically changed. That's not normal. Like recently in my routine, and I'm invigorated. If I'm being honest, I think
Mm-hmm.
all these readings now have been invigorating for me.
Mm-hmm.
They're all been, everything has been pointing, include the synchronicities of you name it. I can name 1,000 of myself for myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is all seems to me leading me to a pretty cool place.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely
Naive,
agree.
you know, that's not even me being naive and going, everything's gonna be okay. That's not even me like, oh, we're gonna be saved one day and you're gonna be, yeah, as long as you got your Nibiru ticket, or you're an errant, or you're in the cult with the right, you got that right identification. No, that's not even me doing that. I think that stuff's gonna be cool. It depends on how you. It depends on what you've been doing, though. You know.
Yep. It depends on your mind and how you want your reality to manifest. Period. Listen, you just mentioned synchronicities, and I was looking at Slick's comment. Slick, I'm gonna reach out to you in your Telegram because I wanna share a dream that I had. Remember I told you, Ronin, the other day?
Yep.
And then Slick comes in today.
Did he have a shirt on or no? Yes or no?
No.
Slick Dissonant did not have a shirt on in your dream.
No, yeah, no, he didn't.
That's pretty normal. I think if anyone dreams of Slick Dissonant, a shirt is probably not going to be a thing. Did he have a hat on?
No.
Okay.
No hat. But I'm gonna share. I had a dream with Slick. I told you about it.
I don't listen much to stuff.
Oh my gosh. Oh, ay, Dios mío.
That's my problem. I don't.
Listen, we have so many synchronicities. He thinks, you see, Ronin thinks we have so many synchronicities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we actually have more because he's not counting the ones that he doesn't catch when he's not listening.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm catching. I got my hands open. I'm good for like throw me 8 sinks. I'm good. Then my hands closed after that, man. I got enough. I'm holding enough sinks. I'm good. Great flow.
Oh wow.
I mean, is that a great? That's an amazing, great flow tonight, man. It did not start off that way. MoonFeather.
Yeah, Ronin had a bit of a rough start. I had to like encourage him. You know,
I started off like, fudge all these people, man. Fudge everybody. I'm done later. But don't I do that every week? It's like, come on, either figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
yeah.
So what was your dream about Slick? I mean, what were y'all up to? I mean,
okay, no, it's okay. It's not anything crazy. Let's just put it out there. It's not anything. It really is not anything crazy. But I'm just wondering, what is it that spirit was trying to tell me? So, the dream was it was. There were many layers in this dream, right? And it took me to different places. So it started where I'm at a pier, right? And it's like a dock where they dock boats and stuff like that. And I think I was shopping for a boat, but it's nighttime. And I'm standing on a step, and the step is already in the water, right? Like you could just walk into the water. And this lady, she's telling me about this boat. Yeah, this boat has, these amazing, rooms. And she's telling me the measurements and She goes, but if you want to see it, you have to get in the water. I was like, fine. I didn't think about it twice. I'm like, let's go. So I'm swimming, and she's swimming ahead of me. We're in the water. Okay. She's swimming ahead of me. and I have to follow her. And then out of nowhere, I see Slick coming out of just from left to right, swimming right under me. And he just had swimming trunks on. And I was like, what the fuck is Slick doing here? And then he just swam away. And then that was it. That was it. And the dream just continued. And it was just, I don't know. And then when you dream about water, water is about subconscious.
Yeah, I heard swimming trunks. I was like, yo, what? Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, so the water is about subconsciousness. So I don't, it was just crazy. I was like, damn, I gotta. And the thing is that when I had woken up that morning, you had contacted me like by midday or something. I just kept thinking about the dream because the dream led into a lot of other wonderful things, you know. But it was very water, you know, a lot of water in it, and yeah. And I was like, Slick just swam right under me, and I was like, holy shit. But yeah, I was like, I gotta reach out to Slick, and I forgot. And then he's been in the chat all day. So I was like, oh my gosh, the freaking dream. So yeah, I don't know. It could be.
No, please, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I don't know. It could be. It could have been talking about tonight's connection. I don't know. Just maybe going deeper into consciousness. Because Slick and I, we did a show together. So there is a whenever I share space with people, like if it's like permanent, some way, some form, that energy always sticks with me, So I don't know. It might mean something to you, Slick. So I don't know. This is legit family. Soldier brother again.
With that in mind, and by the way,
yeah,
I totally get with what you said there. With that in mind, Slick, what would you consider Gabriel? Because what would you consider him to you if you were to? I don't like labels. I hate genres and labels. But what is Gabriel to you in just a regular type of way?
Gabriel is a very special soul. He definitely, his mind works in such a way, and I have said this in our life together, like his mind works in such a way that it really sets him apart. And I've seen people challenge him before on other shows. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't talk the language, you're not gonna understand. And
my cackles turn up a little bit too. Like I'm like,
that what?
My cackles turn up a little bit if you get real extra with Gabriel. I'm like, you guys you're not anyway.
Right. Exactly. And but just as we are not for everyone, Slick is not for everyone either. But yeah, he has a great mind, an amazing mind, and I think he's just all around just a wonderful being for sure. And shout out to Slick's daughter as well. Look what he says. He goes, I love this, MoonFeather. Your dream fits my mother's reoccurring dream motif.
I love
wow. This is deep power, sea star. Oh, that's wild. And the woman in the dream, listen, the woman in the water, let me give you a little bit more of a description. She is slender and she has long blondish hair, brown blondish hair. So that,
man, MoonFeather be dreaming about people, yo. She dreamt about me. I'm like, come on, yo.
Oh my gosh, right? When we first met, I couldn't believe it. And I said the dream on your live.
Did I have my shirt on or off? Be honest.
No, you were fully dressed.
Okay. I don't care. I'm fine with it.
No, listen, had a lot of yes, and that dream was very prophetic as well. Very prophetic as well. It's wild. And I even dreamt with shout out to Moneymaker. You know, I dreamt with him, never seen him in my life because he never ever showed his face. And I had a dream that I looked at a laptop. I opened up a laptop and I saw this guy and he had a beard and da 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 da. He's like, yo, I can't believe that. That's me. So I dreamt of his face, even though I'd never seen his face before. So yeah, so shout out to Moneymaker for sure.
Yeah. Man, I had something I was gonna say. Gosh, I'm so yeah, man. Gabriel is a real one. He has a whole unique. I love his different. I like unique people, MoonFeather.
Yeah.
Like, you're thinking different than everyone else. That's awesome. I'm listening and I'm trying to figure it out as I go. You know,
right.
Oh yeah, but you know, it's funny because over here in the Ronin experience, man. I mean, MoonFeather. These cards you pulled tonight, watch, that'll be a thing. It is a thing. It's like we just constantly, and I just say what I say, and it always seems to happen. I'm just stumbling my way through here, man. And I will capoeira. I'll parkour my way through this whole realm, yo. I'll add a little capoeira. I'll add breakdancing, of course. I'll salsa my way up a couple floors, and that's it. And that's that.
Yeah. Yep. Guys, and it's like I'm always I'm extremely grateful. I'm extremely grateful for everyone that I come in contact with that share their gifts, you know, of whatever it is, of whatever they're so passionate about. And I love it, you know, but guys, whether it's on my show, the Mooniverse, or here on the Ronin Experience, our conversations, whether it is our conversations, whatever topic is at hand, or the card slinging, when I sling, it's always we're 10 steps ahead of whatever energy will present itself down the line, because the syncs match up.
Yeah. I think that's
you know what I'm saying?
Dude. I really, dude, like MoonFeather, we've been like, and Dustin and I, we've been talking about naturally, independently, and then sharing it together, going authenticity is the way. And this was years ago.
Yes.
And it's like, you got to be authentic, man, in my opinion. And that's with myself. When I'm in such a weird paradox where I don't really want to talk to people on the internet like that, but also I have a bunch of things I feel like I want to tell people. You know what I'm saying? So authenticity is the way, but it's also, you know, I'm not going to be a martyr out here, but I mean, I don't care. The real currency is authenticity.
Right.
You know,
absolutely.
Why am I here? Yeah. MoonFeather, I don't know if you recall, but since the very beginning, I've always remembered to just naturally, organically say, hey, nice to meet you. What is your goal? What is your intention for being out here publicly talking about stuff? Why do you do this? I ask everyone that. I try to, and I don't even plan it. I'm just like, what are you out here for? If it's a small business, that's cool. Hey, it's a small business. Okay, no problem. Sell a book, no problem. You know? If anyone ever asked me, I've already shared, most people already know why I came out here. You know, I've shared it multiple times. Then it's multifaceted, but to boil it down, I do feel a need, a desire, a joy to share and try and empower people in all of the rise, all ships rise with the tide kind of thing. Empower people. That's it. That's been my intention. And again, if I wasn't out here, I'd be, as I've said, pacing back and forth And Ursa's going to have to hear my rants for 45 minutes straight as I pace up and down through the house. But Ursa's one of the most red-pilled dogs out there. Like, I know all the things going on. Nah, but anyway, what are people doing? Why? Why do you do it? Why do people do things? You know, I can't ingest certain things that's out there. Like, I can't pay my attention to certain things out there. And I have a natural, if you're like, hey, check out this vid, I'm like, oh, it's got 10 million views. I already automatically go, I don't think I'm going to like this. Watch. And I usually don't. This is so rare times, man. I feel so blessed. I've said this the whole time, all the ups and downs. We're in such interesting times, dude. Like, this is not, it's not just me just saying stuff. I feel like everyone's always said that every decade for the last 100 years. But I really think, y'all should join my newsletter cult. It's $10 a month if you want to make it to the next portal, dimensional pole shift, planet, interdimensional quantum entanglement collection. You're going to want a ticket. It's $10 a month to my new cult newsletter, and you too can get a ride off this realm. What do you think, MoonFeather? Should we start a cult, dude? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to. Nah. Oh, MoonFeather, you son of a gun! You can start a cult.
Why do you think I'm laughing?
Dude, you could start legitimately start a cult.
Yeah, officially. What's
the name of your ministry again?
I don't know yet. But yeah, guys, listen, I could marry people now.
Yeah, she's ordained, y'all. Paperwork.
Yeah, so, like officially, like, you know, so I don't know what the name of our, you know, of the vibe, I don't know, of our vibe tribe is going to be, but it's definitely going to be freaking amazing. So I don't know. So if you ask me that question, what am I doing this for? I guess I'm finding my people. I've always had that yearning inside to find my people.
Is
you
it
know,
an ego thing or no? Is it a narcissist ego? Narcissist is a heavy word.
No.
That word. Is it an ego thing? I'm MoonFeather, and I must come out here and tell everyone how awesome I am and how much.
But we don't come off like that. No, we don't ever come off with that like that. That's egotistical, but we don't come off like that. You know, it's like
self-analysis all the time. And I ask myself, why am I doing anything? And that includes out here talking. Is it for goofy ass feels? It does feel good sometimes, but not. Is it to inflate my ego? And I really don't think so. If anything, it hurts my ego.
Right. Yeah, he was so hurt, guys. Go listen back to the beginning of the show. Go back to listen to the beginning of the show, and you're gonna see how hurt.
This does the opposite.
He needed a hug. He needed a hug so bad.
There's a gut punch every time I come out here. So if this was an ego thing, it's definitely not. Maybe it's a punishment thing. I just like to be. I'm a starving artist punishment thing. I don't think it's that either. I have love handles, so like not big ones, but so a starving artist, I'd be like, you know, lanky. MoonFeather, help me out.
Well, what I was gonna say is, I think there's a small portion of us who are very organic and are authentic, right? Who possibly grew up, and I speak a lot about myself, right? Where we knew we were different, We know we're on this mission. We've been spoken to by spirit from the very beginning, even though we didn't know it, you know, and it's like we always searched, or I always searched, you know, for people like me, or just to belong, you know. And as much as you probably have made connections in the past with people, they were fleeting and, you know, weren't exactly what it was. So it's like this longing to
Yeah.
to become whole with just, you know, others, you know, to be complete. And those are soul connections. That's whether it's a soulmate, a friend, a lover, you know. But yeah, there's a longing. I think that there's a longing, and I think, you know, I'm obedient. Definitely obedient to spirit. I'm out here because spirit goes, go out there. People need your help. So if you have a gift, then you need to be out there sharing it. You know, I don't charge, but people bless me with things, and that's amazing. You know, even if they just say, oh my gosh, that is such, that is confirming with this, with what I felt and everything. Like, I'm like, that is enough for me. That is enough for me. You know, so hopefully I would find, you know, my vibe tribe. It's great. The people that I've learned, that I've met so far, have been just wonderful.
So did you feel a nudge from if we can call spirit, or just you're like, yo, you're just being pulled. I want to do some MoonFeather stuff out here that's going to just, like, did you feel a nudge for that? I'm just wondering.
Of course. Yeah. And listen,
Right.
yeah, no, absolutely. And I've kicked against it too. Oh boy, was I kicking against it? You know, I
Are
didn't
you
want
gonna
to
get
do it.
undertow? Oh gosh, don't go against the undertow, man. You're gonna have problems.
Yeah, no, you pay for it. Yeah, you pay for it, you know, and because there's a lot of things that you have to discover about yourself too, you know, in the healing process as well, you know, and a lot of times we don't want to face that. And goes back to what we're talking about, is getting out of that, you know, conformity, you know, and it's hard. It's hard. And then at the same time, you know, we're fighting against like this world that completely wants to erase, you know, the past and change everything before our eyes and lie to us about who we are, you know, and we're just trying to uncover it and find who we are at the same time, you know. So yeah, it's not an easy journey. It's not an easy journey, but finding those connections with other people, I think that's something that is necessary. It's necessary, you know, and allowing others to be who they are and still loving them at the same time, you know, allowing yourself to be loved, because a lot of the times, you know, we kind of push back on that because, oh no, I could do it myself, I don't need anybody, whatever. You know, that's when you kind of too much in one's ego, you know. So it's just about being vulnerable, right? Right? You see, she agrees with me. She's like, yeah. It's about being vulnerable, you know,
Guys, calm down.
and being humble too. And you know, in a sense. So yeah.
Yeah. MoonFeather, let's get the heck out of here. I feel like we're leaving on a we just scored a bunch of points. Let's leave. You ever tell, you know, if you're on stand up, you tell a good joke and everyone's laughing, like that's a perfect time to walk away. Let's get out of here. What'd you learn tonight, MoonFeather?
Well, let's
MoonFeather?
see. I learned that when others kind of feel you know, down or not feeling good about themselves, it's always good to, like, you know, just be there and be a beacon of hope and at that moment. So, because things change, it's okay to feel what you feel at the moment, you know, but just allowing people to be who they are. So I learned that. And yeah. And I love what Sledge just says. Sledge said MoonFeather also pings in minds as mom father. Wow, as if there's potential your mama matriarch, divine feminine, cult priestess powers will also empower divine masculine fathers. Oh my gosh, I love that. I so resonate with that. I so resonate with that. I so resonate with that.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, that's great. I love that. That's why a lot of my friends are guys. I'm mostly guys.
Yeah. I mean, chicks, you know.
All right, brother, let's wrap it up.
You don't want to start talking about chicks? Exactly. As soon as I mention chicks, she's like, let's get out of here. Don't indict myself. I don't anything I say.
I'm trying to end it like, you know, really nice and lovey and dovey, you know? So
Lovey, ladies and gentlemen,
get
everyone. Let's wiggle together, everybody. Don't worry
yeah.
about
Oh, yeah. Wiggling. Oh, my gosh. I love it. Yeah. I love that. Watch. It's going to show up. That wiggling is going to show up. I'm telling you.
Dude, if wiggling shows up during this next week, I don't even know. I'm going to pee my pants because it's going to be like, what? How is wiggling showing up? That's so random.
It is random, but I'm telling you, watch. It's going to show up. It's going to show up.
Here for it. I'm going to be listening for wiggling. I'll be able to hear wiggling in the distance, and I will find it. I'll find the wiggle. Everyone, my friends, if you learn nothing else from this show tonight, I want you all to just embrace. You just got to find the wiggle in life.
There you go. That's it.
Write that down.
That's it.
We figured it out. We got to the end.
Oh my gosh. Listen, just really quick. I'm sorry. Slick, you're going to love this. You're going to love this, Slick. Wiggle in simple gematria is 63, which reduces to the number 9. So there you go. Always talking in code. What I said.
Oh, man. I don't think I'm doing anything bad if I'm wiggling. It's consensual wiggles, everyone. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, it's all consensual.
You know what I mean? But shout out to Wiggle Room. Everyone's crushing. Let's get out of here, MoonFeather. I'm over it, and I don't want to embarrass myself anymore, dude. MoonFeather, you're awesome. We're freaking awesome. Chris is awesome. Dustin's awesome. Sledge is awesome. Anyone named Sledge, I'm open to a friendship with someone like that, just based on
Chris, Sigma, Pablo,
Lauren. You know, people that are gonna watch this later.
Yes, to our later gators. Yep.
Support the underground, you cheapos. I asked the Pirate Chain community.
You heathens. Support the underground, you heathens.
You heathens. Open up your coin purses, you daggone pirates. Yo, I asked them, everyone, send me one pirate chain, just one. It's worth like 20 cents. I don't care about
seriously.
I just want the gratitude, the action of gratitude. And no one sent me anything. No one sent me a daggone quarter. Imagine being the MoonFeather and I, we're on the street corners, y'all. We're out here dancing and break dancing and, you know what I'm saying, salsa and doing whatever we can, magic tricks and shit. And no one throwing us a quarter. You know what I mean? Support the underground, people. Share this. Shit. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but I'm like, daggone. I used to share everyone's stuff. I don't share anyone's stuff anywhere ever again. Except crewed up people, man. But massive love. We do it from the heart. I may not always be right, but I'm never lying. I'm trying to decode everything I see, hear, smell, feel, and that's all, and that's that. And I just call it like I see it. I'm with nature, y'all. I'm a simple man. I'm a pattern recognizer. And if I recognize a pattern, I believe I can feng shui that pattern and program it to my desires.
Mm-hmm.
Nudge it my way in a very real way. So that's how I try to do things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this.
It was great tonight. It was.
Not trying to convince anyone of anything. I'm just out here talking and sharing how I feel, MoonFeather. This is just how I feel about stuff. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I got books to back it up. Dude, last week I downloaded like 50 books, all books from the 1800s, like last week. I haven't even had time to even skim.
What?
Yeah. Oh, you want me to show you? Dude, I'll show you. Yeah, books. Oh my gosh. There's a lot. I'll have to share. Man, I don't have it organized though. I got they're all from like the 1800s. Let's see. So, I'll have to share notes. I'm not organized, but a gazillion books.
Wow.
I'm not trying to big book energy. I'm not trying to show big book energy right now, y'all. I'm just trying to big book energy.
Because he actually said big book energy. What?
I'm not trying to show off my big book energy. That's not what I'm doing. Okay? But I got a bunch of really cool books that prove all the craziness that I say. You go, he says, oh my gosh. It is based on actual data that I've received. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me going, bah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyway, MoonFeather, are we good? I'm good.
Oh my gosh, no, yeah, we're definitely so good right now. Let me just share my my YouTube link. So if you guys want to tune in tomorrow, I'll be going live. Yeah, just maybe about 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, you guys could join me and we'll get a little more deep into these readings. And yeah, we just share this daggone. My thing is freezing up, unreal. But anyway, so much love to everyone. Guys, thank you so much for joining. You guys are wonderful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's just continue working on, on our path, on this journey, healing, awakening together, and nothing's gonna stop the collective, aligning in purpose and in love. So yeah. Have a wonderful night, guys.
MoonFeather, know that you are appreciated. You're awesome. You're the best. And,
Oh my God, you too. You too. Thank you so much for this space, Ronin. Always, always. Your energy has always been amazing. Crazy, but
I appreciate.
But I could deal with crazy.
Oh, my crazy is pretty metered. It's fine. But I appreciate you and all that you do, and I will be editing the last 30 seconds of what was just said. So it will be removed from posterity and records and only left in myth, which I will never admit to. No,
oh my God.
MoonFeather, you're the best, yo. You're not, yeah, you're good. You're the best,
Thank
yo.
you. Oh, thank you.
So much love, guys. I love to be silly. It means I feel comfortable. I appreciate each and every one of you. I just want to raise the vibe. and do what I can, my little grain of sand to, out here into the beach, the shores. Massive love and gratitude for checking out this small mom and pop shop. MoonFeather, you're the best. I'm gonna play this rap song. Anything left on your spirit you want to unload and dump on everyone else to have them carry, or what? Did I say? No, or to lighten their load.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just sending everybody so much love.
So much
So much
love.
love. And I know a lot of y'all are just touch deprived, just sending everyone hugs.
Oh, I'm totally not. I'm definitely not that. What's up,
And
lady?
sending virtual hugs to anyone who's touch deprived. Let's get out of here. Oh my gosh, because it's gonna get really weird.
Peace, fam. Love you. We're out. Bye.
Bye.
G.O.D. we remain so low. Universal complex, how the team grow though. Every memory captured, that's a mind photo. Kashik record, yeah, we training in the source dojo. Fear's normal, but never fearing you mere mortals. Look through the portal, we are God's aura. Light speed, travel through the shadow, calling my battles. Yin yang effects of atomic particles to an atom. Like Eve is the atom, a true completion of matter. Love alignment with the self-information all gathered. I might spark with the Buddha, spread the knowledge of Tuda. Peace and love be the ruler of all that we doing. You waves and sound, we raise profound. A treasure found, we hold the crown. I feel that ambition transmitting my vision. Solar system in my eyes, galaxy aligned. I smoke this fire every time I need to clear my mind. I hop up in the book, I'm telling truth cause I don't gotta lie. My life character in the air, they unaware. I see the air but still care, look in the mirror. I'm smoking ganja, the only thing I need but air sight. I'm just fucking with you, but the universe gon' take me there. I'm blasting through the cosmos, twisting bounce with the fronto. Swaying to the rhythm in my mind like it's a bongo. Take a look at yourself, be a leader, never follow. That's my motto, living mono from the bottom, how we conquer life. Yeah, I dance with the enemy together, making melodies. When I breathe, yeah, that's energy, balance in my energy. So long as you are trying to make progress, you will feel happy. But not always it flies down. So while you are trying to get better and better and better, that means that when you get to the best, you will be the worst. So we go round, ever chasing the illusion that there is something outside yourself, outside your here and now, your day, make things better. And the thing is, to recover from that illusion, need somebody who is going out and discover that they're running around this thing, they need fun. And they're really good to run around, but if you think you're going to get something out of it, you're not. Wanna see adventure, so experience the inner. Charging up my chakras with my crystal smoking killer. Wanna be the best, I must confess this is my calling. Gifted with the talent, gain some knowledge, now we ballin'. On temptation all around, Satan spawning hellhounds. But my light remain to shine, even when I feel down. Every breath that be profound, ancestors so proud. We ignite the revolution, mystic spell with the sound. The waves and sound, we raise profound. A treasure found, we hold the crown.